Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
A woman never belongs to you. It's just your turn. You lost your edge, she lost the traction for you. That's how it works. What'd you think she was gonna do? Tell you she cheated? Men cannot afford to get complacent in relationships. Get your fat ass off the couch, start lifting weights, and learn game. You're welcome.
And now your man,
Donovan Sharpe.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe, and welcome to the episode number 1016 of TSR Live, your daily dose of toxic masculinity, misogyny, and small dick energy. It is Friday, September 29th of 2023. It is good to have you guys in today. As always, we are mega streaming, mega casting live to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, and of course, in crystal clear, high-resolution 4K to Sharpe stream, the one and only independent platform, streaming platform built by the lovely and talented Devin for the TSR family. So however you're watching, wherever you're watching from, thank you for making the Sharpe Reality Live a part of your daily routine. Let me just check something here. Oh, there we go. So I guess that is working. Cool. Very good. Full disclosure, guys, that's what I was working on. That's what I was working on. I tend to get a little bit cute. I get really, really good ideas, and then I try to implement them right at the last minute. Almost never works out. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Donovan Sharpe TSR, on Facebook at Donovan Sharpe, as well as X, formerly known as Twitter, at Donovan HTR. At Donovan HTR is where you can find me on X, Twitter, X, formerly known as Twitter, whatever the case may be. Also, give us a follow on TikTok. You can follow us there at Donovan and Devin. So make sure you give us a follow there. If you want to get your hands on my 3 free ebooks, 16 Ways to Immediately Disqualify for a Long-Term Relationship, Dead Bedroom, The Cure for a Sexless Relationship, and 14 questions she'll ask you on the first date and how to correctly respond, head on over to tsracademy.com, plug in your very best email, and these 3 ebooks packed with rock-solid, life-changing information are yours absolutely free. Just go to tsracademy.com, and as I instructed before, put in your very best email, and the books, plural, are yours. As always, we are presented by Happy Hippo Herbals, home of the highest quality kratom on the planet. I've used Happy Hippo kratom for almost 9 years, and I absolutely love it, guys. It elevates my mood, it increases my productivity, and gives me a good, clean energy boost, and usually lasts for a few hours, depending upon which strain I use. I've talked about Happy Hippo kratom in previous episodes, and I've written several articles about its benefits on Return of Kings. I've known Chris for a while, stand-up guy, solid business owner, great customer service department, guys. They are there to answer your questions anytime you need to, and they make sure you get your kratom as soon as possible. Take it from me, guys. I have never had a bad experience with these guys. I would not endorse or recommend anything that I haven't used myself, so I can personally vouch for its effectiveness. So go to Happy Hippo Kratom. In my affiliate link is in the description. Use promo code HTR to get 15% off. That is HTR to get 15% off. Speaking of Happy Hippo Kratom, I actually forgot to take it before the show. So this strain is Ghost Hippo. I just do the good old-fashioned toss and wash. There we go. Wash it down with some cranberry juice. One of my favorite juices. Plenty of ways to support the show. You can Super Chat, Cash App, or PayPal. Every dollar matters. Every dollar counts. Okay, let's let me read the chat here. I don't think I have any Super Chats to go over. So later on in the show, I am going to be reacting to Brittany Renner's appearance on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharpe. I know it's hard to believe. We are not related. I wish I am working. Shannon Sharpe, I think, is like 55 years old. I want to look like that when I'm 55. Like, that dude is absolutely jacked. So shout out to Shannon Sharpe, newest member of the First Take team. So that should be a good time. But first, we are going to break down another police video. This time, and again, I haven't watched either of these. I just looked at the title. It says exotic dancer tries to seduce cop, throws drunk tantrum, and I thought to myself, I'm in. So without further ado, here we go.
I don't care. You're a bouncer that works in my club because I'm a stripper. I'll see your face. Only if you like it, though. You want to taste me?
No.
Do it.
Stay in the blue box.
I like it kinky.
Stay in the blue box, Grace.
Don't.
Stay in the blue box.
Oh
Pulling into Liberty Ford, they're stopping.
She says, I like it kinky.
Roll down the windows! Stop! Stop!
Uh-oh.
Who else is in the car? Who else is in the car? Stop! Don't get out!
Mm-mm.
I'm asking you questions. You
Uh-oh.
answer.
Don't get out that car, girl.
And I will answer. Why'd you get on me like that?
26 headquarters, it's a fiend.
Yo, Don DeMarco. Don DeMarco for this girl listening to Lovely Day by the late, great Bill Withers. Wow, you gotta be kidding me.
All right, step
Done in love.
A white
Step out.
female.
Put your hands
Always
behind your back.
seems to know the way.
Put your hands behind your back.
Just one look at you.
Why don't you
And the
take off
world's
like that?
all right with
I'm
me.
sorry.
Yeah, Lovely Day. Just want to look at you. And I know it's gonna be
What, you drinking or
a
something?
lovely day.
Where are you coming from?
Oh, yeah, Dr. B84 says SFNY. Oh, dude, yeah, you already, look, you can listen to what this girl sounds like. You know she fucks niggas. That's all. Dude, you knew she fucked niggas off rip. Oh, she's on that third verse.
Come on.
Can you stop pulling me like that?
Nope. Do you have anything in your pockets?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
I don't know. You want to check me? Search me real quick.
This
It
bitch.
may feel intimate.
All right,
Oh,
stop.
God, big ass tattoo on her back.
Sitting there.
No, you don't want to stop.
Are you on something right now?
Yep.
No.
Shit.
I just came from dinner with my trick.
Oh,
How much you have to drink there?
2 doubles.
hold
Two
up.
doubles of what?
Patron.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. She had a lot
So
more
you
than
are
that.
drunk.
And I'm going to keep it a buck with you.
Where's the owner of that vehicle?
Hold up. Wait a
I don't
minute.
know.
Did she say her trick?
Are you on something right now?
No.
Sitting there.
No.
I think she
you don't
said-
want to stop.
Oh, Cigar Man 85 says dude, listen, all white girl strippers. Oh yeah, all white girl strippers fuck niggas, y'all. There is no such thing as a white. Look, if you date a white stripper, you know she's had some dark meat. It's inevitable.
Are you on something right now?
No. I just came from dinner with my trick.
With my trick, there it is.
How much you have to drink there?
2
Ryder with the $5 super chat says tramp stamp and all. You better believe it.
doubles.
2 doubles of what?
2 doubles.
Patron.
Y'all already know. Y'all already know what time it is. This bitch said I had 2 doubles. He said 2 doubles of what? She said Patron. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Y'all already
Oh.
So
know
you
what
are
time it is.
And I'm going to keep it a buck with you.
Where's the owner of that vehicle?
I don't know.
Who's Donta Smith?
I just bought it.
Dante Smith, that's her nigga. That's her nigga.
All right. Another officer's on the way. He's going to be dealing with the crash. I got this OVI, so. You all right, though? No injury?
Mr. Mayhem says it ain't tricking if you got it. Shit. That sucks he turned off the
Are you
car, man. I
injured?
was jamming to that.
No.
Do you need EMS?
No.
Okay.
I need to talk to you.
What?
Don't hit me with a what?
What do you need?
Don't try me because I used to be a paramedic.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't hit me with what you need.
Okay, what do you...
Because I know that you want to listen to more than what I got.
What is...
Oh my God, this
You
bitch
want
is
a drug
fuck.
bust.
What's that?
You want a drug bust.
No, he wants to take
Don't
your
you
ass to
choose.
jail
Do you
for
have
drunk
drugs in the
driving.
car?
I don't.
Okay, all right.
And you want to check it?
We are going to
Because
check it.
my trick.
That vehicle is going to
My-
get...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So you going to give me the clothes out of it?
All right, yeah, we'll get what you need out of it. What is your name? Stay in the car.
Grace.
Stay in the car.
Okay, I understand.
Get in the car. Get your
okay.
leg in the car.
Listen, handsome man.
Get your leg
Oh, here
in
she
the
goes.
car.
You feel some type of way because my leg ain't in the
Yes,
car?
I
Get
do.
your foot in the car. Just stop. What is your name?
Grace.
Grace what?
GRACESPOONAM.
N-A-M?
NAM.
Spoon him.
Alright.
As a monkey.
Okay.
ORE.
O-R-E.
Spoon him more.
Yeah.
Do you know your social?
No. I
All right. I'm going to get your driver's license out of your purse, okay?
You can do that.
All right. Put your foot in the car.
She don't
Do I
look at...
have to?
Yes.
She,
Put
yeah,
your
you
foot in the
do have
car.
to, bitch.
Why you gotta be so demanding?
Because I'm a cop, bitch, and you just got done drunk driving.
What's up? She just rear-ended that car at 30371. This was the flat camera.
Damn.
I thought he was taking off from me. 15.
No, he
francs.
wasn't
She
running.
said she just bought the car.
Do we know who she is yet?
No. Grace Spoonerman. I'm going to get her license.
Yeah, Spoonerman, yeah. Dr. B84 says, I may or may not be
She
able to
doesn't know her
confirm.
social.
He says, I may or may not be able to confirm SFNY for white strippers. I'm with you, bro.
Anything.
You're saying that's what you are?
Yeah. And I'm telling you I'm not.
Not what?
Like I'm telling you that I am, but I'm not.
None of that even makes sense.
Clear.
No, it doesn't
Confirming
make
she's
sense at all.
under
I'm
21.
telling you that I'm drunk, but I'm not really drunk. Yeah.
3 doubles.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's 3. It's 3 doubles.
You had 6 drinks.
6 drinks of Patron.
That's why it smells
With
like
a
that.
lime.
Clear.
With a lime too.
A lime. You know that's
Where
what
were you
gotta
drinking?
have.
Okay.
Where are you drinking?
King of Life thinks that's a fake last name. You might be right.
I was drinking at my friend's house.
At dinner? Where does your friend live?
I really don't know, because I'm
Okay.
not from
I'm gonna get this
Ohio.
the code too.
Yeah, I can
you
tell.
want me to
Just
know the
got
code
in
too? I'll do the
Ohio
OVI.
2
So
days
just
ago.
ACDA.
I'll bet you this girl's from Kentucky because she's either from Southern Ohio or Northern Kentucky because geographically, a lot of people are surprised that Lexington, Kentucky is only an hour drive to Cincinnati, Ohio. It's just one of those things that you look at them and you're like, I'll be damned. Kentucky and Ohio are right on top of each other.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you
ESADA.
last name or you think
I'm just gonna do HGN.
I mean,
Have you had an OVI before? What's up?
No.
What's that?
we get her out of cuffs, she's just gonna fight with us.
Yeah, I'm not
She said she
cuffing
had
her.
6 doubles. She's
Yeah.
very small. It's not like she's gonna. I mean,
So,
Hey, babe.
She called.
um,
She said, babe.
do you want to? Yeah, go ahead, do that.
we
And
get
then
his info first, and we'll deal with this.
Okay.
Yo, that dude was like, don't let her out. She's going to fight us.
What's
You
that?
not told the new clothes I just got?
What's
We'll
that?
get you what you need out of
I
there. In a
didn't
New
minute
clothes?
pay for them.
In a minute, though, I'm gonna run you through some testing. All right?
You
Oh
can
my
definitely
God.
run me through some testing.
Okay.
That's obviously with me.
Yo,
Alright.
this bitch is fucked
Is there
the
anything
fuck
else in the
up.
vehicle that we should know about?
I need my Black and Milds.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. So she's drinking Patron. And she smokes Black and Milds. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Man, oh man. How many more confirmations can we get?
Okay.
Okay. My new clothes that is in Dick's finish line. And some like Tupperware.
Okay.
There's some
Tupperware?
black Tupperware in there. They got my steak in it.
Okay.
With asparagus and mashed potatoes.
Oh, that
I
worked.
need that.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's how
Is
greedy.
someone gonna be able to pick you up?
You want someone to pick me up? Because I can. You
Oh.
just gonna have to let me out before 2 o'clock before I have them head off into the road.
Yeah. We'll see how the testing goes.
What is the time?
The time right now?
It's time to go to jail, baby.
6:35.
So call my friend before, I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job, but I'm just telling you.
She's a prostitute, guys. Like, she's a prostitute. Mr. Mayhem, no spoilers, please. No spoilers.
Call my job.
Do you have insurance for that vehicle?
Yes. What do you think I am? Some broke ass hoe?
I think
As a matter of fact, we know you're a broke ass hoe.
you're drinking and driving right now.
Definitely. Because who can stand a regular without drinking?
Oh, boy.
What?
Now?
Oh, boy.
You can't sell dick without selling it before it comes.
What do you mean?
Oh,
You
my.
understand that?
No.
No?
No.
Yo.
You gotta make it hard before it comes.
Okay.
Once
Did
it
you just
comes,
move here from Georgia?
Yes.
Oh, she's from
Okay, how long have
Georgia.
you been up in Cleveland?
Like
Oh, she's in Cleveland. Okay.
maybe a year.
Why'd you move up here?
Because I didn't
Because she got kicked out of because she got kicked out of Georgia.
know it was a snowy and it's cold.
What's a good phone number for you?
706.
I guess they're not gonna let us.
I don't like talking to you between these bars. Can I talk to you in person?
You are talking to me in person.
No, I'm not.
Roadblock says her name is either Skylar, Brianna, or Shayna.
I'm talking to you between bars right now. You understand
Okay.
that?
What's your current address right now? Where are you staying?
Don't worry about all that.
What's your current? Well, I need your current address.
No, I'm not giving it to you.
You need to give me your
Oh
current
my
address.
god. She's
right
like,
now.
What
what?
do you-
Look, she said, don't worry about all of that.
What you want to do if I don't?
I'm going
put
to
me
charge
in
you with
jail?
obstructing.
Constructing what?
Obstructing official
Obstructing.
business. What
Oh my
is
god.
Okay,
your
that's cool. I don't
address?
care.
What is your current address?
I don't care.
Uh-oh. Oh, she's starting to get combative.
I'm not giving you my current address, so I will spend as many days that I have to do.
Do you want to give that to him? I'll try getting this info.
Alright.
Just to switch it up, I guess.
Apollo apparently wanted her number to book an appointment.
You.
What about me?
I'm guessing I'm gonna give you whatever you gotta do to obstruct it.
Just the OH3.
Yo, she is fucked
I
up.
gave him a victim right.
Yo, this girl is all the way fucked the fuck up.
Because I'm not shit. I'm not related to Cleveland. I'm not related to Columbus, Ohio.
None
None
of
of that.
Okay. Well, let me tell
I'm here upon business.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you are.
Right.
I'm sure you are here on business.
G-R-A-C-E.
What's your last name, Grace?
G-R-A-C-E. Spin one. S-P-O-O-N-A-M-O-R-E.
Spoonamore? Spoonaman?
You ever have an Ohio license or just a Georgia one?
I have never had a whole license because I didn't get the chance.
That's okay. I'm not mad.
No.
What about?
Shut-
Are you
no.
staying in Ohio now?
Yes.
Where do you stay at?
Don't worry about that.
So here's the thing, Grace.
She's cracking me up. They're like, where you live? She's like, don't worry about that. It's so funny how she thinks they're just going to let it go. Nah, don't worry about that. Let's move on to the next question.
I don't care.
You will though, because if we can't figure out who you are, where you stay at, you sit in jail until they fingerprint you and find
Alright,
out.
good. Do it.
I don't want to do that.
Do it.
What's your current address? Are you staying here full time or just
Look,
Let's write
man.
out exactly what happened.
Look, she's
essentially.
calling their bluff.
heading westbound?
Driving westbound. a
She's
vehicle-
calling their bluff, y'all.
Yeah, I was right behind it when it happened too.
I'm so glad you did. And I saw she was barreling.
Yeah.
And I scooted over to the left.
Yeah.
And I was like,
So believe it or not, we have like license plate readers in the city.
Yeah.
There's a felony warrant attached to this car, so I was
So
out
you were kinda
looking for
already-
it. Fortunately, she doesn't have it. It's somebody else.
Oh.
But that's what I thought they were taking off.
Okay, so she's driving the car of someone who has a felony warrant out for their arrest. Ay,
For me
yeah,
because
yeah,
of
yeah.
that.
sure.
But she's just.
By the way, real quick, guys. I think license plate scanners they've been around for a while, man. And I didn't realize that because I'd heard that there were license plate scanners, but pardon me. I had to go back to North Carolina to answer for, like 2 or 3 of my charges back when I was in Vegas. And dude, I will never ever forget. I'm on Capitol Boulevard. And I was supposed to go to court like a week after. I was supposed to be there for like 2 or 3 weeks to get all this stuff taken care of. And so I'm on Capitol Boulevard and I'm getting ready to make a U-turn. There's a cop behind me. I'm not breaking any laws. So I make the U-turn. As soon as I make the U-turn, he turns on the blue lights. He comes in. I need you to step out of the car and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what's going on? You have a felony warrant out for your arrest. And I was like, ooh. And I told him, I was like, you're never going to believe this, officer. That's actually why I'm in town today. I said, I've got a court date on the 8th, blah, 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 blah. They arrested me right then and there. I had to sit in jail for a couple days. But yes, that's when I didn't know how it was that he knew that I had a felony warrant out for my arrest. I was like, how the fuck does he know?
Strong and stupid.
Hey, guess what?
Oh boy.
You're a bouncer that works in my club because I'm a stripper,
At Christie's?
right? No,
Where?
Hustlers.
Where's that?
What do you mean what?
Where is it?
Oh my
Like,
God,
where's
this
What do
bitch.
you mean where is it?
This bitch.
You know.
I
Don't play dumb with me. I ain't that dumb.
Okay.
Don't play me like that.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
All right.
downtown.
Okay.
So at least 7 different officers want to report me as up because I want to sleep with them because I work there.
Oh boy. Oh, she's spilling all the goddamn tea, y'all. She's spilling all the tea,
I
y'all.
don't care. I saw it.
Did she just spit on you? All right.
Oh,
she's
that's-
going down. We're not going to test her.
That's assault. That's assault. That's
Yeah.
it. They got her now.
Let me go.
Nope. All right. She's going down for that.
Yeah.
We're not gonna give her a chance to test.
No, of course. And
So
she clearly isn't going to.
hold on, Grace.
No,
we'll be with
I'm
you.
not
in a minute.
with you, bro. I'm not fucking because you don't believe me.
She said, bro. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yo,
All
this.
right. What do you?
No,
what
I
do you
don't
want?
believe you.
Oh, this
What do you
bitch
want?
about to get her ass.
I don't believe you.
Oh, here we go.
I don't believe you at all.
Now reality's starting to set in. It's clear that she's starting to sober up a little bit, but not enough.
For what?
Yep.
Because I've been abducted and caught up and left on the streets for these bitches. I don't
Okay.
believe you because you wasn't there to help me when I was needed.
Okay, but I'm
No,
telling
I don't care. I don't.
Now she's filibustering. Now she's filibustering. She's going to try to paint herself. She's going to try to paint herself as a victim of. It sounds to me like she's trying to paint herself as a victim of sex trafficking. I was a victim of trafficking, and you guys didn't do anything about it. Not quite. Not quite.
I don't care.
I don't
You wasn't
care.
needed when I needed you when I was bleeding out. Where was you?
Was that in Georgia?
No, it was in Cleveland.
Well, we're not in Cleveland right
I
now.
don't give a fuck. It's in Cleveland.
Oh,
We're in
You
Brunswick.
let
Whoop.
me bleed out.
Apparently they didn't, because you seem to have plenty of blood in your system enough to function.
You let me live. Live. Barely. Barely. I had 4.5 ounce bruises to clear me. You let me bleed, bitch. You let me bleed. 4.5 ounces
Okay.
of blood.
Okay.
You let me bleed out
Okay.
on the side of the streets.
Okay.
Oh my
I
God.
don't trust you. You want to send FBI in touch with to deal with me? You can't.
Blazanity member for 8 months. Said she forgot to say forget about it. She said, don't worry about that.
I don't trust you. You let me bleed.
Okay.
I want your blood pumping out my areas because of you.
Okay.
All right.
No, it doesn't. No, hold on.
Hold on. Don't get out of the
I'm
car.
not getting out of the car.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
You don't know what the fuck you're dealing with.
Okay.
You don't.
Okay.
You, no, not okay. Fuck okay. You don't.
Yeah, somebody said it in the chat. somebody said it in chat, and I forgot who it was. I forgot who it was, but this is clearly a girl. She probably had a really good upbringing, but she was just rebellious, man. She came from the South. What is it, Augusta, Georgia? Her name is Grace Spoonerman or whatever. She's a Southern belle. She got to fucking with them niggas, and niggas convinced her to come up to Cleveland, and now she's here. Now she's here.
What you dealing with? You don't know how many girls have been captured
Oh
to
my
take
God.
to Atlanta. Atlanta, Ohio is the way to go.
Atlanta, Georgia?
Yes, you're gonna get through, and I promise that.
I don't know, man. It sounds like she's kind of spilling the tea on a possible sex trafficking ring. She's still going to jail, but if I were them, I'd be like, okay, tell us about this sex trafficking ring.
I promise that. I don't care about you letting me go. I really don't give a fuck.
Alright, we're gonna read her the BB
I want you to
2255.
capture the girls that are in danger.
Yeah, this is what happens to Ryan. Yeah, this is the other side of Ryan. This is what happens if Ryan gets to fucking with the niggas.
Stop. I want you to capture the girls that are in danger.
The best says we went from Georgia, Kentucky, Ohio, now Cleveland. No, I wanted to know. I speculated that she might be from Kentucky because of her southern accent. But she told us that she's from Georgia. Or according to her license, she's from Augusta, Georgia. There you go.
Are you going to understand that?
Is that what started?
Are you going to capture them?
831 Top G says, member only chat is the worst way to get more patrons. LOL. I guess you'll never know.
Americans that are
Yeah, how many subscribers do you have, 831 Top G?
in danger?
Fucking plebs.
No.
Ken Rose with the $10 super chat. I wish you would say something.
Oh, just
Man, I'm going to tell you straight up. Can I step up?
we're gonna go back to the station
No,
so
hold
you
on.
can.
Can I step up and talk to him?
No, you gotta stay in the car.
I think she wants to tell her story. I think she just wants to talk to
All right.
somebody,
No,
y'all.
woman to woman.
No,
Woman to
I can't
woman.
step up and step back in?
no.
Yeah, Sean Morris responds to 831 Top G, says, then become a member. Yep, there you go.
No,
You're in the
because
car
you
right
don't
now.
trust me.
Okay. Grace, stay in.
No,
Stay in.
Oh.
you don't trust me.
Stay in the car.
Grace.
You
Come
don't
on.
trust me.
Stay in the car.
You don't trust me.
Oh my God! See, this is when the cops have to protect people from themselves.
You don't trust me. You don't trust me. You don't trust me.
I don't trust you. You just spit on me.
Oh, that's right.
Because you know I'm done.
Damn, they put the nets up in that motherfucker. Here she goes. Here she goes. She's gonna start kicking. This fucking.
You didn't trust them other women.
Yo, this chick is all the way fucked up. Oh my God, this girl has major problems.
This is why our country don't get no justice, bruh.
Big Tay 85 says this is the catch me outside girl in 10 years. Yep, that's exactly right. King Life says I don't trust spitters. Dude, that'd be awesome if you said that. Dude, maybe he was thinking that. That'd be great if you said that too. I don't trust spitters.
You just killed the women that were.
Shut up.
So he'll probably end up going.
We'll just commit her on the OVI.
Oh my
The
God.
N1, the obstruction can be short, right?
Yo.
My recommendation
Jesus
is do the OVI.
Fucking Christ. This bitch is
Traffic
crazy.
ACDC.
This bitch is all the way
The
crazy.
obstructing on the long form.
Everything in the Muni.
Everything in the Muni.
All right.
Yep. And then he'll handle everything tomorrow.
Monday?
associated with the felony.
Monday court date or Wednesday? 5 days. I think Wednesday.
Let's do Wednesday.
Okay.
Let's do Wednesday.
All right.
Someone remind me what an OVI is. I don't think I've ever known what
So
that
you
is.
like your job?
Yeah, it's not bad. You like your
Yeah,
job?
it's not bad.
Yeah.
You get paid. But you would rather fuck strippers than they
No.
rather than do this.
No.
Exactly.
She says, how much you get paid?
Because I'll break my thumb.
Well, this is interesting. Yahoo News story says that there's been an arrest. An arrest has been made in Tupac Shakur's killing. I don't know that I believe that. I'll have to check that out.
Right now to get out these cuffs. Stop playing.
Well, you're gonna be out soon, so don't do that.
I don't
Yeah, Apollo on the Rumble side says, these are the women that Donovan warns us about. Avoid with extreme caution. Guys, I'm trying to tell you.
give a fuck.
No, I think he said OVI. Did he say OBI? Because I thought he said OVI. I might be. Oh, operating vehicle while intoxicated. OVI. Okay, I did not know that. I thought it was a DUI. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Impaired, intoxicated.
My favor.
Did it say you
I
got...
ain't even did.
Hold up. Did it say you've got mail?
Well, you're gonna be out soon, so don't do that.
I don't give a fuck.
What the fuck? Did they got fucking America Online in the goddamn cop car? You've got
They
mail.
are doing my favor. I ain't even did. I'll piss in your face. Only if you like it, though.
Oh my god,
That's
this
the only question. For real.
this dude is running. This dude is running AOL. This dude is running AOL in the car. Man, I haven't been on AOL. Oh, CNN's reporting on the Tupac arrest case too. Wow.
What?
Welcome. You've got mail.
You gotta talk now. You gotta talk that you got your leg into the open.
Yo, this bitch is so crazy.
Let me off, bro. Let me off where they torture me, bitch. I'd rather be tortured than deal with you.
No, you
Or
wouldn't.
the Mexicans. The Mexican cartel.
Oh
I'd
god.
rather be tortured by them than to deal with you.
Mickey K9, welcome to chat supporters. Welcome to chat privileges. I'm not really sure. It always makes me a little suspicious when someone tries to troll me in one chat and then I get a member in another. So we're gonna keep an eye on Mickey K9. We're gonna keep an eye on Mickey K9.
You wouldn't let me go.
Oh my
Step
god,
out.
she's
No,
already.
you wouldn't let me go. I couldn't hold it.
Okay.
And I couldn't. Okay, I'm counting out one.
Oh no, shoot.
No, shoes. Both shoes. Because I already picked my car.
All right.
You can have them. I couldn't hold it.
Door 22, please.
Oh my god, did she fucking piss in this dude's car?
What's your name? Logan? You look like a Logan.
No. Go ahead.
You gonna let me keep pissing?
No, come on.
I don't want to piss through your
Come
car.
on.
This bitch.
Okay. Shit. Alright.
Look at that, she pissed all over herself.
on.
Oh my god. You gotta be fucking kidding me. This bitch is fucking nasty. This bitch
Door
pissed
23.
on herself. Dude, she's
I
gonna need
have a bacterial infection.
Okay, just stand in that blue box.
Here.
a bacterial infection. Now that I believe.
Just stand in that blue box.
Whatever. Can I take it off?
No, leave it on.
This
Leave it
bitch. Uh-oh.
Grace, just stop. I'm gonna
She's,
get a female back.
yo, she's trying to take her pants off. Oh, look at this. They're about to put her in the straitjacket chair.
Just stay there.
No,
Just stay there.
I want to take them off.
Okay.
I want to be in my pants. You wouldn't try me.
Stay
I
in the
would.
blue box.
No, hold on.
Stay in the blue box.
She's gonna fuck around and get
Kiss
tased.
me?
No.
Do it.
Stay in the
I
blue
like
box.
It. I like it kinky.
Stay in the blue
Oh
box,
my
Grace.
god.
Don't.
Stay in the blue box. Step back.
You can touch
Step
me.
back.
Do you see this, man? Do you see why women have no respect for authority? They have no respect for male authority because, well, men can't just haul off and just, you know, sock them. They don't act like this in Dubai, do they? Trey Raven says, do the ambulances use Earthlink? Yeah, look, the ambulances use Earthlink. The firemen, the fire department uses Net Zero. You guys remember Net Zero? Netscape, Web Crawler, Lycos. You millennials, dude, you millennials and Gen Zers, man, you guys have no idea. You guys have no idea how wonderful the internet was back in the day. It was awesome.
You touch me.
Just stay in that blue box. Look.
Oh, is he putting on the manhandling gloves?
You don't want me here! You don't want me here!
Stay in the blue box.
No!
Singular, that's with a C. Singular.
Get the fuck from me!
Just stay there.
Get the fuck!
Jesus.
You didn't catch my abductor!
Ask
You
Jeeves.
didn't catch the person that slit me into pieces! You didn't catch them.
Stay in the blue box.
You didn't catch me!
Stay in the blue box.
You didn't catch me, and you didn't catch them. You gonna let people slice and dice your community before you let them connect the pieces.
Just stay in the blue
Dude,
box.
this bitch is...
She...
Yo, they need to put her in the chair. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Here come the boys. Here come the boys.
Yeah,
Oh,
all the
shit.
back into my car.
Yes, I did.
All out in the
Because
back.
Here come the
you
boys.
touched him. Fuck him.
Take a test.
That's on the, no, fuck the time. Fuck,
Alright, refusal
Alright.
I,
1918.
Right over here.
do you not understand?
Yeah.
I'm saying,
I got you. I got it.
I'm saying,
I understand
I'm
what you're
confessing
saying.
to your piss test.
Right. I understand.
You understand that?
I do. I got it.
But y'all didn't.
Right. I got you.
No. There's-
23.
No, you don't.
I know.
No, you don't.
Where are they
bro.
taking her?
No, you don't, bro.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Stand by for a minute. Hey, hey. Come stand
Yo,
right
she's
here
got a
at this window.
whole back tattoo. This bitch is crazy.
No, y'all want to rape me. Stop. Y'all want to rape me.
This bitch is crazy. Apollo says they don't need to piss test her. Just get it off her pants. Yeah, right.
Grace?
Don't put me in the car. I want to strip outside the car. I want to strip outside the car. Please don't put me in the car. Please don't put me in the car. No, 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 no. You trying to.
I would keep my hands away from her mouth because she looks like a biter.
Put me in Mexico. Stop.
Watch out for all that. You're right.
You're trying to put me in
Grace,
Mexico.
quiet and get in the car.
You're trying to put me in Mexico.
No, we're not.
You're trying to put me in
Don't kick. Don't kick.
Oh boy.
Kick.
Oh boy.
You're trying to put me in Mexico.
You're trying to take me to Mexico. Oh my God. Jesus fucking Christ.
No, I don't want you. I'm a good doctor.
Honestly, if I were a cop, I'd have just let her ass go. Look, go. You got it. Fuck out of here, man. Go on. You're somebody else's problem now. Casual Germ with the $20 super chat says, supporting the show, I work street security, use my body cam and a hidden voice recorder whenever interacting with female patrons. You just never know what could happen with them. You're right about that. You're right about that. Cigarman85 with the $5 super chat says, in the great words of Ken Rose, and he gives me the double peace sign. Appreciate that.
Come in here acting all
I don't care.
wild out.
You don't give a fuck. When I was bleeding out the side of my leg, I had 2 pints of blood left to my soul. You ain't give a fuck. Neither
that-
of y'all gave.
In here.
No, okay,
Look,
I
we don't want
understand
her in the
that.
hospital.
You don't have to grab me,
Yes, I do.
Making sure
Let's
you
go.
okay? Grab me. I don't care.
Yo, this bitch is fucking crazy.
Thank you. Grace, relax you.
I'm not gonna relax.
We'll get you. You'll tell us where to go, dear.
No,
Grace,
you
you can't
won't.
just run through here.
You won't, because I ran through here.
Derek the Trader with the $5 super chat says, I have literally seen toddlers with behavior better than this, dude. Oh my God. I think they're gonna release this girl on her own recognizance.
Here when I had half of my fucking laying on my motherfucking leg.
Grace,
So y'all gonna teach me.
what would? Grace, 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 Grace.
They're like, Grace, Grace.
I can't. I can't. No, I can't. I can't.
What's wrong?
Me too.
Hey,
No, it's not.
take a minute. Indoor voice, I'm right here. What's wrong?
No. No.
Yeah, Max says this is an act. Yeah, I think it is too.
Hit me off. They're gonna hit me off. Please, they're gonna hit me off to the Mexican. Please stop. Please. You laughing like this shit.
ARC Travels on the Rumble site says this woman needs an exorcism. Yeah, you're right about that.
Funny, bro.
By the way, Devin and I are going to see The Nun 2 tonight. That's right. It's date night here at the Sharpe family compound, which will culminate in the use of this compound. Black Bull Extreme. And what do I use Black Bull Extreme for? Well, I use it for this. That's what I use it for.
No, I wasn't even.
No, you was. Big giggled. Stop. You wasn't giggling. You wasn't giggling when I first went in this bitch.
Oh my God, this
Put
girl.
me in a room, bruh. Put me in a room, bruh.
She said, bruh. Oh my God. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, that was pretty, that's pretty damn extreme. That was, whoa, wow. Roadblock 85 with the $5 super chat says, all them other hoes who led it to the streets are nowhere to be found, aren't they? Right? Sean Morris with the $10 super chat says, it's easier to catch and restrain angry crocodiles than deal with her. It's the only reason why it's easier to deal with crocodiles and women, because with crocodiles you can use deadly force. You have 100% of your available strength capacity to subdue the threat. You can't manhandle women, because if you manhandle women, you get sued. I appreciate the generosity, guys. I really, really do. The best 213 says, what we call this, a red, black, or yellow flag. Bruh, this is a black flag to the max. She's a stripper. She's got a back tattoo. She clearly prostitutes herself out because she used the word trick. She probably has a drinking problem. Yeah. Where does she belong?
She belongs to the streets.
What about you, Future?
She belongs to the streets.
All together now.
She belongs to the streets.
Okay. All right. Now to the main event. So, the lovely and not so talented Brittany Renner made an appearance on Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharpe's very successful podcast. And by the way, Shannon Sharpe, we are not related. So let's not waste any time. Let's get it.
I've had sex with 35 guys. Okay.
Shit.
Stop the cap.
Woo.
Look at
Lord.
look at Shannon. 35. Oh my God. Oh, whoa. What?
Impressive.
Wait, there's no way Shannon Sharpe is that surprised that she's got a 35 body count. Right?
Woo.
The word. So if I'm judged for
Anybody else need a shot of this?
Nice.
I'm judged for having great taste.
Yo,
We are in the bar, so help
Shannon
yourself.
is stupid.
We got this for the next hour.
Oh my God.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle.
Club Shay Shay.
Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've
Yo,
been grinding all my life.
that shit was hot. What was that? Club Shay Shay.
Hello, welcome to another edition of Club Shay Shay. I am your host. I'm also the proprietor of Club Shay Shay. And the young lady that's stopping by for a conversation and a drink today is a former college soccer star. She's unapologetically a social media influencer, reality TV star personality, popular fitness model, actress, mother, author, businesswoman,
Oh my God.
entrepreneur, Brittany Nicole Renner.
Shannon. Interesting how all of those labels, these are the same labels that women call themselves on Fresh and Fit. I'm a businesswoman. I'm a model. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, that was Nipsey. Oh, shit. That makes sense. Nope. Brittany Renner is a 2-bit hoe and a basic bitch.
Oh my gosh, what a...
You like that intro?
Look. See,
Did I leave
yeah.
anything? Is there something you'd like to add?
Yeah, Instagram thought.
No, that was amazing.
Yeah, Instagram thought.
So how are you?
I'm kind of nervous.
Why are you nervous? You've done so many of these interviews.
Well, I feel like...
The reason Brittany is nervous is because Shannon Sharpe is a high-value man. That's why she's nervous. You remember when she got all the way out of pocket with all those other people, including Shannon fucking Briggs? She didn't respect those guys because they didn't really have much of a following. They needed her more than she needed them. I think she just went on there to cut up. But yeah, she's nervous because Shannon Sharpe is a high-value man who also happened to have RP awareness. Let's do it.
You're easily one of the most influential people I've sat down with, and there's a lot of clowns with mics, and I respect what you have going on. Club Shay Shay, I'm a fan.
Thank you.
So yeah, I'm just really nervous. I know you're gonna ask me some great questions.
Is this bitch really trying to shoot her shot at Shannon Sharpe? Like, bitch, really? Brittany, like, it's you and me. Boo. You really don't think this nigga's gonna take you seriously based on what he knows about you, right?
I'm going to ask you some unbelievable questions. But before we get started, I'd like to have a toast. This is my very own cognac. I'm going to send you home with a bottle, or I have a bottle sent to you.
Sent to me, yeah.
Sent to you because you can't take water on the plane.
What are we toasting to?
What would you like to toast to?
True love, always.
To true love. Congratulations on all your success moving forward. Hopefully everything that you prayed for, you wished for, come true in the very, very near future. To all the best, Brittany.
That's like a
Gotta speed this up. Oh boy, don't get Brittany lit.
Oh, that's good.
You that type of woman?
What?
I was thinking, we like periodically we toast, have a little swig. I didn't know you were gonna take it all the way to the dome like
No,
that.
come on now. Stop straight to the point.
Oh, okay. Welcome to Club Shay Shay.
There it is. Did you hear that? Did you see that? Did you see Shannon already picked up on it? Guys, Shannon Sharpe is clearly red pill aware, guys. He's clearly red pill aware, and he also pays attention, but he knows what to look for because clearly he has experience. He gave this girl a sizable amount of cognac. Cognac is 80 proof. It's pretty strong, right? It's not moonshine or, Bacardi 151, but it's strong. When you give a lady a glass of liquor and she just puts the whole thing away, that's a red flag. That is immediately why Shannon was like, oh, you that type of woman? You that type of woman. Any woman who puts away liquor like that,
she belongs to the streets.
Thank you.
Club Shay Shay.
I mean, this was a
oh yeah. See,
to actually get you here, because when I reached out originally, I didn't think you was going to be open or receptive to an opportunity to appearing on Club Shay Shay.
Why not?
Well, I mean, I've seen. I don't really listen because I try not to listen. If it's someone that I would like to have on my show, I try not to listen to what they say because I don't want them to try to sway me in the questions that I'm going to ask or the direction that we're going to take the interview in. So, but I've seen you on a lot of different podcasts, and none of them are quite similar to what I do.
Yeah, and I would say that I'm really different depending on the platform and the people, or the energy.
So
the version that people give me, it just roll the dice. You never know.
There it is. Yeah, she's telling the truth. She's telling the truth. If she doesn't have any respect for you, she's going to act stupid, like most women.
I'm like a box of chocolates. You never know what you get.
Oh, Jesus.
Brittany Nicole Renner.
Christ.
Born in Mississippi?
Born in Ohio.
Born in Ohio. Moved to Mississippi at a very young age?
Ocean Springs, Mississippi.
Ocean Springs. So where's that close to? Jackson, but Haley?
It's about 3 hours from Jackson, about an hour from New Orleans. So right on the Gulf
Oh,
Coast.
okay. So you're close. You're on the border. Okay. So what was? I mean, your siblings, brothers, sisters?
Yeah, I have 2 brothers and 1 sister.
And you fall where at in this mix?
Well, I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what was Brittany Renner's childhood like?
So we're just getting straight to it. Another shot or no? Okay, we're just going diving right in.
Oh, I see that. Oh, another shot. Look. She's wanting to tip that back.
I want to set this up because I want to see where you like this to there. I want to know the transformation that you went through, the metamorphosis that you went through in order to become what we see sitting here today.
All right. Well, I was raised by my grandparents from about 9 years old up.
Okay.
There was a lot of family history that was very peculiar, I guess I can say, for lack of better words. So I was raised by my grandparents. I'm biracial, half black, mama white, daddy black. So so I was raised by my
in
mom.
Mississippi, that happened in Ohio. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So I originally lived in Ohio. We moved down to Mississippi. I lived with my grandparents. My grandparents white. On my mom's side, grew up very whitewashed, very sheltered.
Whitewashed. There we go. Whitewashed. You weren't whitewashed. You grew up in America.
Soccer was my life from 4th grade up, and I would say that I was just always been very sensitive to things. I've always wondered, like, why am I wired this way? Why do I look at the world the way that I do? I wish I could turn off the feeling aspects. I've always been a very deep feeler, a deep thinker, even as a young person. So
Here's more of Brittany trying to act like she's unique. Why am I wired this way? Why am I different? Brittany, you are no different than the average rank-and-file American woman. You just happen to be born in a wrapper that is more attractive than most women. Here she goes again, trying to make it sound like she's some sort of unique and da-da-da-da-da. Come on, Brittany. Stop it.
I would just say, like, sheltered, whitewashed, very strict. Dinner at 5:30. You can have a snack at 8 o'clock, bed 9. Very strict.
When you say you was raised by your grandparents.
This is interesting. She says very strict, very sheltered. Guys, the reason she is making sure that we hear this is because her being sheltered and raised by her grandparents, she's using that as an excuse for her bad behavior. She said, well, I was just a small town girl from Mississippi just trying to make my way in LA. Nah, bitch, you know what the fuck you went to LA for. You knew what the fuck was going on. You knew what the fuck was going on. This is one of the many things I do not like about Brittany Renner, is that she wants us to think that she's this unique person, but then she also wants to indirectly call herself naive. Brittany was never naive. Once women figure out that men want to have sex with them, they are no longer naive. Stop it.
What transpired that you worked with your mom?
Yep, there it is. Ice Dragon Kid. Ice Dragon Kid says she realized men wanted to fuck her and she started to act up. That's the same with most girls.
Mom and dad.
So my dad, he was an alcoholic. Okay. He's been sober for 12 years now, so shout out to him.
Right.
Dad was an alcoholic. See, there we go, guys. There we go. That's not her fault, but look, Dad was an alcoholic. Daddy issues, clearly, they're all there.
So he was going through that part of, during that time. My mom, there were things I didn't know, like, growing up when I was going through that, but my mom, basically my grandma was like, you're not stable, I'm going to just go ahead and raise them. Right. So she just kind of took us from my mom.
Yes.
So she just
that's
took
a southern thing.
Yeah, well, and so that's what she did. So it wasn't really fair to my mom, but it was probably it was what's best for us. That's what happened. So, they gave us that stability and that structure that we really needed as kids.
Yes, but the damage was already done, clearly.
Okay, so with the relationship, was there any resentment that your grandmother took you from? I mean, I don't
Yep.
want to sound harsh, but
she's dead.
Was there resentment growing up that you're with your grandmother and your mom is over here and you're not with her? Was there any resentment on either side? Your mom let this happen or your grandma made this happen?
Well, I didn't have this awareness as a child. When I was about 26 years old, I kind of got the whole story as to how everything transpired and why things were the way that they were, and some of our family secrets as well. But no, I think there was always that longing to, that I called it the burden of unconditional love,
right.
Where I yearned for my mom, just like I yearned for my dad. When my dad was in jail, I used to write him letters. So there was always that longing.
Wow, this bitch has mommy and daddy issues. So dad was an alcoholic, in and out of jail, and mother was so terrible a mom that her mother took the kids and the other mom let her. That's what happened. She recognized, okay, I'm not a very good mom, I'm gonna let them have the kids. Wow.
For my actual parents, and it was hard connecting with my grandparents at times because they were so old school. They didn't really understand a lot of things, and they had such a tight leash on us.
Mm-hmm. Is that why you rebelled? Is it because it was such a
Yep.
tight leash?
Yep. That's a yes.
I didn't really do anything. Well, it sounds crazy now. I was just 8th grade drinking hypnotic,
Right.
sneaking out, TPing houses, just normal stuff. But
8th grade drinking hypnotic. Now, I know a lot of people kind of got started on things early, right? I know a lot of people got started on things early. But me, I didn't have my first drink until I was 21. I did not have my first drink until I was 21. So, yeah, I grew up a little bit sheltered, right? But this girl is 8th grade and drinking hypnotic? When you're an 8th grader, you are 13 years old. 1-3. 13 years old, drinking hypnotic, sneaking out of the house. Ay, ay, ay.
yeah, I was very curious. I'm a very curious person. So, yeah, I just wanted a little bit of room to breathe,
Right.
and we weren't really given that.
Did you understand that you were different because you were biracial? Because I'm assuming there are not a whole lot of biracial kids in Mississippi.
No, there's definitely, at the school I went to, Ocean Springs, there were not even a lot of just black people in general at our school. It was like a little huddle of us.
So who'd you click up with?
The niggas.
I played soccer.
Right. So
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. The soccer bitches. Yeah, the white girls. The white girls. That's what it was.
Now, I will say that, I linked with the tokens. All the tokens, we linked up together on the soccer team and stuff, but mainly white girls is who I played with, But yeah, my best friends are black, so.
Right.
So,
Yeah, Stacy, Haley.
yeah.
So what was in middle school, in high school, what was Brittany Renner like? Were you like that it girl? Like, I ain't got time for you. Were you like?
These are very good questions by Shannon Sharpe. Actually, I don't think she's ever been asked these questions. At least not as far as I know.
Okay, I'm cool. Yeah, I'm popular, but I'm cool. I'm down to earth. Did you pick on people? What were you like?
Well, I had a bully in middle school. I'll never forget her and how she made me feel. I went to the guidance counselor about her multiple times. So I had a bully, so that's why I hate bullies now, and I bully bullies, because I cannot stand people who pick on others, because I went through that. I felt very overlooked. I don't really feel like I was that beautiful when I was in middle school. I've always had struggled with my skin, with acne.
Oh boy!
So I felt very looked over, and it wasn't really until I got to high school where I kind of got like a little shape,
right.
It's like attention for the wrong reason. So
there it is. There it is. Roadblock 85 says her body count. Wait, hold on. Max says yes. She wants us to believe she only has 35 bodies. Guys, what have I told you guys for years? One of the 8 kinds of 304s there are, we call them the ugly duckling slut. A girl who was not so pretty growing up. Maybe she was chubby. Maybe she had braces. Maybe she had bad skin. Then all of a sudden they get thin, their skin clears up, and they start getting, like Brittany said, attention for the wrong reasons. But because Brittany, in her mind, she's always that pimply-faced 8th grader that kids used to pick on. And so, this explains her attention-seeking behavior, specifically when it comes to men. Well, there you go. There you go. There you go. So, yeah, dude. Ugly duckling sluts, dude, they are the biggest hoes out there. Trust me, they're the biggest hoes out there, man.
So you grew into this body?
Yes, but it still, even in high school, still wasn't like a super focal point. It wasn't probably until more college, but I felt very invisible. So I think that's why for me,
there it is. Felt very invisible. Very invisible. This explains everything. This explains everything. This explains why she is an attention whore. Because she was invisible when she grew up.
I actually developed personality and social skills because I haven't been beautiful my entire life. So that's why I consider myself the people's darling. Because
oh, wow. Straight from the handbook. I have a great personality because I didn't grow up pretty. No, baby. No. You see, women in their 20s have to develop a personality. Right? She was an ugly duckling, but she wasn't an ugly duckling long enough for it not to make her a bitch. Brittany Renner is a fucking bitch, guys. She's nasty and she's crass. She didn't have a good personality. She's a fucking bitch. And the reason she's a bitch is because she's attractive. This bitch is sitting here trying to tell us I have a great personality because I had to develop one at an early age because I was an ugly duckling. Yeah, but as soon as you are no longer the ugly duckling, all that personality went right out the fucking door. Stop it.
I know how to talk to people. I can talk to anyone.
Right.
And that's what I did growing up.
So when did...
I can talk to anyone, and that's what I did growing up. Translation?
Boys become prevalent. Or when did you become interested in boys? Was this a high school thing?
Oh, no.
Was it when you got to college?
Shit.
I guess in what way? Like dating or just
yes, dating, or when you like, I got it. Guys are really interested in me. Guys will buy me candy, flowers, take me out on dates, take me to,
So Shannon is looking for. Shannon is looking for the genesis point. When did you realize that dudes are trying to fuck? When did you realize that dudes are trying to fuck?
Yeah, I don't feel like I ever had my pick of the litter though. Not in high school. Again, there were other girls, and again, I feel like too being like one of more of the minorities is like you're just looked over a lot.
Right.
And again, I don't feel like I grew into my looks until a little bit more so college. So more of a late bloomer.
Okay.
But I mean, I remember practicing making out with the mirror when I was in middle school. You know, I think I had my first kiss at, I don't know, maybe 7th or 8th grade.
Right.
Yeah, so.
You're like, I like this.
Yeah, I guess. I was just like, I don't know, but yeah. So I don't know. I feel like guys, even in high school, it still wasn't that much of a thing. I had maybe 1 or 2 boyfriends.
I think I had maybe 1 or 2 boyfriends. Translation: I fucked 1 or 2 guys. So you started drinking at 13, but you only had 1 or 2 boyfriends in high school. Got it.
That was kind of it.
Anything serious? Anything?
Yeah, Kyle 2020 says she was drinking at 14 but got no attention. Dude, I swear to God, I'm telling you. You let women talk long enough, eventually they tell them themselves. Derek the Trader with the $5 super chat says, Donovan, how do you think Brittany's behavior / notoriety will impact her son? Look no further than Willow and Jaden Smith. Those 2 kids are fucking weirdos. Willow Smith is a fucking weirdo. Jaden Smith is a fucking weirdo. And she's got a cute little boy, but he's going to grow up to be a fucking weirdo.
Like, okay, you wear his jacket, You wear his
Oh, I
class
wish I
ring.
could have done that. Like wear the
The
leather
leather
band.
jacket,
Oh, no,
yeah,
never
yeah.
got to do that.
You
No.
have, you
Yeah,
wore his
never got to do
jacket,
that.
wore his class ring.
No.
That wasn't a thing.
No, the guy my first boyfriend, he went to a different school.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So God knows even what he was doing then. He's only a year older than me, but that was actually in high school. The first and last time I ever cheated on anyone was when I was 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that
Stop the cap.
The first and last time I ever cheated on anyone, was in high school. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This bitch actually thinks we buy this. Right up with the $5 super chat says, mommy daddy issues drinking hypnotic at 13. She was Xing. Oh, yeah. She was getting it in early. Like, stop it. Apollo says, look how she's acting when Shannon is asking her about the upbringing. She's actually pleasant versus when she's asked about thoughting around, she acts like a complete bitch. Well, yes. She likes to talk about her upbringing because her upbringing puts her in a positive light.
my first boyfriend, he went away on a camping trip. I was feeling emotionally neglected, and so I invited him.
Damn, he was gone for a day.
He was gone for a couple days on a camping trip with his family.
Okay.
And I was feeling neglected. You know, it wasn't texting. I don't think.
This bitch. I was feeling emotionally neglected. How do you feel emotionally neglected in high school? No, Brittany. The reason you cheated is because you're a hoe. That's why you cheated. Dude, this bitch is even making flimsy excuses for her teenage cheating. Give me a break.
It was super big back then, but so I
like this nigga left. Dude, this nigga left for 10 minutes and she fucked somebody else.
I got over and I kissed someone else. 3 days later. So mind you, he comes back from the trip. He has this spray painted shirt for me that had a soccer ball in my name. Oh. He made me this bracelet that said "Be Renner," and I was like, "Oh my god, I felt so guilty, sick to my stomach." So 3 days later, I told him the truth.
You told him?
Absolutely.
Take that to your grave.
Never.
Everything ain't meant to be told.
Why not? If it can be destroyed by the truth, it should be destroyed by the truth.
No.
That is not a way to live.
Oh my god! If it can be destroyed by the truth, then let it be destroyed by the truth. Well, Brittany, that's exactly why you are where you are now. Shannon gave her good advice. Take that shit to your fucking grave. See, women are starting to figure out, and I think Brittany's starting to figure out, that being too truthful about the things that you've done doesn't always work out so well. You're going to get found out, you are going to get found out one way or another. But, by the way, shameless plug, be sure to stick around. After the live stream. For our daily dating show breakdown, Love is Blind. In season 5 of Love is Blind, this is unbelievable. So there's this attractive woman named Johnny. And it appeared that her and another dude named Izzy were headed for love. It looks like they were headed to an engagement. Until she told him about her past. She admitted. So she got married while she was in law school. But she was in a long-term relationship with someone who was a drug addict. She finally dumps the drug addict boyfriend, immediately marries the guy she had in the friend zone, continued to bang the drug addict ex-boyfriend. Drug addict ex-boyfriend dies. She files for divorce from her husband. That's exactly why he did not pick her. He didn't pick her because he's like, dude, oh my God, are you kidding me? You serious? Yeah, Ryan says alpha widowed. Yeah, alpha widowed, but she's still a cheating hoe. Ladies, if you have these stories, do not tell them to men. It ain't cute.
A lie is okay if it will spare someone great harm or embarrassment.
You're a cheater, huh?
Oh my God. How did you deduce that? Because I'm trying to spare his feelings.
Because liars never prosper.
You didn't lie. You told him the truth. But if had you not told him, a lie is not told unless it's spoken.
You can lie by omission.
No.
That's leaving the truth out. That's still a lie.
Did he ask you?
No, he had no idea.
There you go. Whoop, there it is.
Whoop, there it's not. No, it's not. No, you tell the truth. If it can be destroyed by the truth, it should be destroyed by the truth. Like, if it can be destroyed by the truth, it should be destroyed by the truth. Dude, this explains why Brittany Renner's life is an abject fucking disaster. If it can be destroyed by the truth, let's just tell it. Take something away from me I wasn't meant to have to begin with.
Well, you know he's emotionally scarred for life, probably.
Yeah.
So you want that on your resume?
Yeah. I'd rather wear the truth, yes. I want people to see me for what I am, whatever that looks like. I want everything on
It's
there.
okay to
Don't
see
erase
what-
anything off my resume.
It's not the cap.
This is all cap. Not only is that cap, that's cope. That's cope. So now she's trying to act like, oh, I don't regret any decision I made. I like my life. I like who I am. Bitch, that's cap. Stop it.
To also be seen for what you're not.
Okay. I feel like you stretch before you read.
No.
Look at that.
You could have just. You
Look at
didn't have
that.
to tell him. He went back.
He deserved to know the truth. I would want to know the truth. If you kiss somebody else, you better fucking tell me.
No, Brittany, the reason why Brittany told the truth, the reason why she says if it can be destroyed by the truth, it can be destroyed by the truth. Ryan, no spoilers. Ryan, no spoilers, guys. No spoilers. I appreciate it, but please, no spoilers. But Brittany, it's almost like she took pleasure in telling her boyfriend that she had kissed another boy. Right? She takes pleasure in destroying a man like that. Look at her face. Look at the glee. Well, if it can be destroyed by the truth, it should be destroyed by the truth. Except for when it comes to your life, right?
He done went and got you. He done spent his hard-earned money, got you a spray painted T-shirt.
Oh my God, it was so
brought
true.
you a little bracelet, trinket.
Yep. But I had to tell him the truth.
And you broke his heart.
Because telling the truth is an act of love. So when you really care about somebody, you tell them the truth.
No. The reason why she told that nigga the truth is because she wanted the... See, here's what she's not telling us. Here's what she's not telling us. And you can see by the look on her face, she's got the look of the cat that ate the canary. She knows that she just got away with a lie. She didn't tell her boyfriend the truth about kissing or fucking this other kid because she loved him. No, she wanted to get with the other guy. That's what it was. That's why she told him. Look at her face. Look at her face. She knows that Shannon hasn't put two and two together yet. She wants us to think that she told her boyfriend that she kissed another boy to make her sound like she's honest. Well, if it can be destroyed by the truth, let it be destroyed by the truth. No, you just wanted to get with the other nigga. That's what it was.
When you care about yourself, you tell the truth. And I ain't afraid of anybody.
You loved him so much that you cheated. But anyway, we gonna move on. We gonna move on. We gonna move on.
Oops. Oh, there it is. There it is. Shannon says you loved him so much you cheated on her. There it is. 16. Always an excuse. Always an excuse. I don't care if you're 16 or 6. We are all born with a fundamental understanding of the difference between right and wrong. We don't have to, nobody has to teach us how to lie. Nobody has to teach us how to steal. Not to get religious, but we're all born with original sin. That's just how it is.
16.
See, I was 16. Nope, you're still a hoe. Like, there's 16-year-old sluts out here, Brittany. Stop it.
Soccer, you're
great at soccer.
I was great at soccer, please. You get a scholarship to Jackson State.
The Jackson State University.
Okay. What was that experience like? Okay, you go to college, obviously. Now you're around, you were clicked up with the
other half.
The other half. And so now you at a place, it's all you.
It was a culture shock. Okay. I found out about Lil Boosie, how the Mo has swag, people, hanging out on the plaza, and I really saw the camaraderie amongst black people that I was just like, there ain't nothing like this.
Right.
I'm talking about we looking out for each other in classes and stuff, so there was nothing like Jackson State.
Right.
But I played soccer, so I was busy a lot. Didn't get to go to the homecoming and do a lot of different events because of the season, but it was a culture shock.
Did you know about HBCUs prior to you going to one?
No. And honestly, my grades really weren't the best.
Why?
I hate school, but I love to learn.
Her grades really weren't the best. Why? Because she's pretty. She's pretty, Shannon. Dude, I remember when I was going to middle and high school, the hot girls were also really smart. There weren't too many, and guys, I went to high school in 3 different states. I went to high school in Hawaii. Dude, I went to high school in Hawaii, Oklahoma, and North Carolina. Those are 3 extremely different parts of the country. Like, literally from sea to shining ocean. And the super attractive women were always smart. They were always smart. They were always in all my AP classes. Dude, I had hot girls in all of my classes. But the reason why hot girls aren't smart now is because they don't have to be. Instagram, OnlyFans, male thirst, male attention. Brittany didn't have good grades in school because at some point she realized she didn't have to. This is the mind of a hot girl.
Well, that's oxymoron.
Well, that's what I am, an oxymoron. I am a juicy contradiction. Right. I love Halloween, but I don't like scary movies.
Okay. So you go to Jackson State, it's a culture shock. All of a sudden now you have to click up with the other half, the half that you weren't really necessarily, not because you didn't want to, because you just probably
I wasn't exposed to it.
Right.
Yeah.
You felt more comfortable. And so now, how did the girls treat Brittany? Because you got paper bag skin, you brown.
Yo, them black women hated Brittany, I bet.
Are you sure we can have one more shot?
Sure.
Woo!
Oh my.
Jesus, help. Just a baby one, but wow, I've never had anyone ask me that question.
Are you sure I can't have one more shot? Like, she has got to be drinking. I'm gonna tell you what, man. I'm gonna tell you what.
I honestly felt accepted.
You felt accepted?
I did, yeah. And what I will tell you, because I know this is like it's a popular topic. It's a really interesting question. When we were out on that field playing against those, because there were a lot of HBCUs that had predominantly white players.
Right.
When those players were on the field calling us N-word,
right.
It wasn't half of me was enraged or that don't apply.
The
to me,
whole
but
thing, right.
Right.
So that's why for me it's like, whatever color my skin is, baby, let's go, let's start up, let's go, because you're not gonna talk to us like that.
Right.
So half or not.
All right.
How was it soccer aside? You're not on the soccer field. You walk into class. You're in the student center, or you're in the yard. I mean, how would the women at Jackson State treat Brittany?
I felt very much accepted. I feel like black people are the most accepting people on this planet, and if they don't accept.
Wait, what? You think black people are the most accepting on the planet? Are you kidding me?
Just because something's fucking off with you. That's what I learned. Hey, I'm both, so I can say that.
Right.
Okay, I've seen both sides,
Right.
and I feel like they're the most understanding, the most compassionate, the most accepting, the most open.
I read that you led Jackson State to the first ever SWAC soccer championship in 2010. You won tournament MVP.
And freshman of the year.
And freshman of the year. Did you ever think about pursuing soccer professionally?
Nope.
But love has always been my career.
Oh man, you met a guy.
There it is. See that? See that? Brittany never look. She is laying her whole soul. Look, what?
MVP.
And freshman of the year.
And freshman of the year. Did you ever think about pursuing soccer professionally?
Yeah, but love has always been my career.
Oh man.
Yeah, but love has always been my. It ain't love, Brittany. She's too busy being a hoe, man. That's why she didn't pursue soccer professionally, because she was too busy fucking around.
And you met a guy.
The quarterback.
Oh man.
And guess what? He was white.
Hold on, time out. Let me get a 20-second time out.
This
You
nigga.
go to an HBCU. At high school, you was clicked up with white. You go to an HBCU.
And dates a white boy.
99.9% are black. And you date the quarterback who's white. How the hell did that happen?
It was ooh, no more pink meat for me, but
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Did she say pink meat? What are white boys like, medium rare? Like, ugh, pink meat. Ugh, gross. What is she talking about?
We got a show after this one.
you're funny. Oh God, how did it happen?
Yes.
Fate.
What fate?
It was fate because it was literally kind of like in passing.
Right.
We saw one another, and I was just like, oh my gosh, she's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, and that was kind of.
Ain't no brothers beating to the punch?
There was a basketball player he beat nice, but he wasn't on. He was
But you
fucking
got-
one of the other J sets. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot going on.
Right. So you and the
Oh,
the quarter-
Oh, she fucked that nigga.
Go player.
you and the quarterback. Y'all date how long?
Well, I do have to disclose that I was his side chick for 10 months while we were at school because he had a girlfriend back at home.
Guys, unbelievable. Unbelievable. This woman just sat here and admitted to us that the reason why she didn't pursue soccer professionally, which is something she clearly should have done and could have done, was because of a guy. She says, well, love has always been my Achilles heel. No, it's not love, baby. It's dick. Then she admits to us that her college sweetheart wasn't really her college sweetheart. She was the side chick and knew it. Unbelievable. So, dude, she's been a side chick since she was 18, 19 years old. Boy, I'll tell you what, this is very illuminating so far.
So we dated for about, I think.
So how did you find out that you were
No, he
side
told
piece?
me.
Hold up. So he tells you that.
From the very beginning, he gave me the option. Again, telling the truth is an act of love.
And you
Telling,
I was like,
see,
that sounds-
here we go. There she goes. This is what she tells herself. Telling the truth is an act of love. No. She's adopted this whole telling the truth is an act of love thing so that she can, again, justify all that she's exposed. In her book, Judge This Cover, and I told this guy I fucked him, and I told that. Telling the truth is an act of love. Love for, what, sadistic love? See, this is the thing, guys. You can never, yeah, those are the ones. You can never take what a woman says at face value. Just because she says telling the truth is an act of love doesn't necessarily mean that she's talking about an act of love towards the person she's being truthful to. That act of love might be the love of sadism, or the love of being a sadist. Unbelievable.
I was like,
So how do you feel?
That's what I do.
So obviously you didn't feel about yourself then the way you feel about yourself
Absolutely.
now.
Because I would never accept breadcrumbs. But then I was just, anything I can get. Like crumbs off the whatever, you know, that's how I was. Yeah.
Was that because
Yeah, any crumbs I can get. In other words, she fucked a lot of guys.
the yearning?
Max said she's Superhead 2.0. Bruh, I've been saying that for years. Brittany Renner is Superhead 2.0, and Lori Harvey is Superhead 3.0, or Brittany Renner 2.0.
For affection from your dad or something? Were you missing something?
Uh-oh.
I would say, I mean, you know, looking back, of course, you know, I would say that's where it started. And I have a great relationship with my father now. I have very healthy male relationships in my life. And because I have that now, I do view men as a whole very differently. I move, even with dating.
Sorry, Brittany, it's too late. That's too late. I'm sure you have great relationships with men now, but you have fucked up for so long with so many men, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You are who you are. Like, no, like, dude, high value men are not gonna wife you because you're telling us you have great relationships with men. What are we doing?
Dating very differently because I have these healthy bonds with men. You know, these platonic relationships with men, these family bonds with men. So
Platonic, friend zone.
yeah, I think then I was just searching for that, and I thought the answer was outside of me. I thought it was going to be solved with a man. So that's how I got myself in a bit.
Well, it would be solved by a man, Brittany. You just can't be hoeing around.
Pickle, but that's why I left Jackson State. I was in love.
So you left when he left, or?
Yeah, because he.
You left Jackson State because you fell in love. You fell in love with somebody who has a girlfriend? Make that make sense.
I know he's like, girl, don't talk about me. But
Well,
yeah,
you didn't tell his name, so, but I'm assuming most people know who he is.
Yeah, well, yeah, and who gives a fuck him? But yeah, it'd be 50-50 with me. I'm like, I don't want to fuck him. Yeah, but yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
I played 2 seasons at Jackson State, and I left after that. Because he left, he was going to go into the draft, and I was like, well, I love you, and I don't want to be without you, so I'm leaving school.
So you gave up potentially your career in order to be with him while he pursued his career.
Yeah.
But you were the side chick, Brittany. What happened with that?
So how after he left school, you dropped out of Jackson State. How long were you together with him after that?
I left in, was it the end of 2011? We broke up the summer of 2014. That's when I moved to LA.
So y'all were together for a minute.
Yeah, he's the reason I got into fitness, got my body together. He taught me everything I know about fitness. I can go into the gym and I know how to navigate, do what I need to do to get it done. So he taught me a lot about business, fitness, and we made a lot of money together.
Right.
You know, so that's why he was still a very important piece in that puzzle. Yeah.
Did you think it was too late for you to pursue potential soccer again after you had left and been away from it?
Well, there was a new coach that came in, and he was like, hey, I really want you to come back on the team. Maybe you could just come back, you could redshirt and then play, you know, the last year. I told him I wasn't interested in that.
Nope.
I had an opportunity to at least finish out.
Yeah, but she's no. But she ain't interested in that. She's not interested in that because at that point, now she's about to move to LA, or she is in LA. She's getting sexual attention from all these people, and that's what started her on this path.
You was in love.
No, she wasn't. She was
You
dumb.
You love hard.
That's why I have to be careful.
So let me ask you this: to your childhood,
Any woman who says I love hard means she's a hoe. That's all. Women don't love hard; they fuck hard.
how difficult? Your grandmother's very strict. How difficult was it to try to unlearn some of the things that she tried to instill? Because I still carry a lot of the things that my grandmother, my grandparents instilled in me, being from the South, and they were.
No, Ryan, you gotta pay attention. She was not with the coach. She wasn't with the coach. She was with a quarterback of the football team.
Very strict.
Not
I
the
still
coach.
carry some of that because I look at it as a form of discipline. And at the time, I like yourself, like, damn, why is it like this? Why we can't do the X, Y, and Z? But as I've gotten older, I realized what they were trying to do. They were trying to put up guardrails and safety.
Yep. Roadblock 85 says the real reason she left is that other hoes were tired of her fucking their dudes. I'm trying to tell you. Like, guys, don't get it twisted, man. Don't get it twisted. Just because Brittany Renner is a celebrity doesn't mean that she ain't gonna lie about her body count either. Nah, man, this bitch is a hoe. And I can promise you her body count is at least in the triple digits. And that's probably a conservative number.
Safeguards to prevent me from doing things or prevent things from happening in my life that I didn't see at the time.
Okay, so you're asking me what did I have to unlearn, or how hard was it?
How hard was it?
I mean, I think it's just any person, any type of programming. It's going to take, if it took years to learn, it may take years to unlearn. So there were just things, again, even as a biracial person, I remember I read a book that I think it's called, is it me, is it you, or is it my skin color or something, but it explained a lot of the history between white and black women. So I think there's just certain things that you just have to educate yourself on, and that just takes some research.
Well, I've just been reading this quote, and I've seen it like 50,000 times. They say you only learn who you are once you unlearn what you've been told.
Oh, God.
So-
that makes no sense. Shannon, that makes no sense. And Shannon Sharpe's from the South. He was raised by his grandmother, and grandmothers, Southern grandmothers, they have all these little, like my mother used to tell me, nothing beats a failure but a try. And I was like, what? Nothing beats what? It's just all a bunch of BS.
Being biracial. Were there any stereotypes? Were there any, like, blacks are this or whites are that? Knowing that half of you is this and half of you is that, so you have to be a certain way around this race of people and a certain way around that race of people. And although, like, I don't know if you could get away with saying the N-word or you black mofo or things of that nature.
Of course she could. But here's the truth about people who are biracial. People who are, let's just, the most common biracial people, black and white. Anytime a person is biracial, they're not thought of as biracial, at least their skin tone, right? So for example, Brittany Renner, she's a black woman. Any woman who is biracial is thought of as a black woman, no matter how light-skinned she is. Even if she's completely whitewashed, Brittany Renner is considered a black woman. But then you look at guys like Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate has a black father and a white mother, but people don't consider him to be black or African American because he looks like a white guy, he sounds like a white guy, he has white guy sensibilities. Obviously, he had a very different upbringing than the most of us, but most people don't consider Andrew Tate to be black. They consider him to be white.
Hard was it for you to, like, because you have to.
King Life says when it comes to biracial people, they're still seen as black. Yep, exactly.
Like, okay, I'm over here with you guys. Okay, no, I'm back over here with you guys.
I mean, there's a lot of stereotypes that are true.
Okay, like.
That's why they're called stereotypes, Britt.
I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you.
Hold on, my audience has never seen you before.
Well, you ain't still didn't give me that quote.
I'm gonna give it to you.
No.
So
I see what you're trying to do.
No, let's have.
What was I listening to? Can you tell us something? Oh no, you did tell us something.
Yeah, you told you now. You can't. Well, damn. You every
Every
time. Are you really looking for love?
I'm not looking for love. I'm prepared for love.
Okay.
Clank, clank.
This is a very good interview by Shannon, guys. This is a very good interview by Shannon because Brittany not only respects him, she listens to him. It's almost like they're brother and sister talking here. I like the rapport that they have because she's much more likely to tell the truth. Max says, I thought Brittany was white, like Patrick Mahomes. Oh, no. No, we all knew Brittany Renner was black, but who knows? Patrick Mahomes is another guy who's biracial, who is not really thought of as black. Unless, of course, they're talking about black quarterbacks.
Brittany finding love.
Love finding Brittany.
Okay, well.
No, there are a lot of things that are going to find you, Brittany. Love is not one of them.
How's it sit back? Good.
Mississippi. When I think of Mississippi, I'm from rural South Georgia.
I was about to say, not too much.
No.
We know you're a country boy.
I am. Like a corn cob with eyes. I don't see any similarities between rural South Georgia, Mississippi, and L.A. So how hard was it for you? Like, L.A., Mississippi, ain't nothing in common.
Nothing.
She didn't have...
Disrespectful. I mean, it was another culture shock.
Right.
Especially when you're in the South, too. Everybody speaks to one another.
Yes.
I think that was like the biggest thing. I was like, why is everyone so rude? Or everyone's going nowhere fast in these cars and honking and beeping. I think getting on the freeway was one of the scariest things when I went to LA. I was just like, but yeah, it was really hard because I didn't realize how much it was like a dog.
Kyle says, I never thought Brittany was white. I don't know how that mistake could be made. I don't know either. Brittany has never, I've never thought of Brittany Renner as white.
He thought like people looking out for themselves. That was very new to me.
Yeah.
Especially after years being on travel teams, the college team, having that type of sisterhood and camaraderie to where like every person is for themselves. That was weird. That was really weird. And it's still weird.
God. So Devin just sent me this article. Another high school teacher put on leave after school officials discover she has an OnlyFans. Unbelievable, dude.
To this day, and I'm 31.
Mm-hmm. So when you say, like, because I agree.
G. Lee says The Rock is considered more Samoan than black. Absolutely.
It was always, yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Yeah. You hold the door for someone. You're like, hey, how you doing today? And now people look at you like, and so now I'm kind of like desensitized to that. Hey, get the door yourself. I mean, when after for so long, people looking at you like you're crazy. Now, obviously, people speak to me because they recognize, because I think sometimes a lot of people will recognize who I am. But
right.
For the most part, if people don't recognize who you are, they're just not saying hello.
No.
Just to a
no, of course not. No,
they're definitely not. Definitely just don't exist. Or entitled that you held the door.
Did you know you was always going to move to LA, or did you always want to leave Mississippi?
I didn't always know that. I just followed my heart. Brought me to Michigan. That's where I lived for a little bit. I lived in Wyoming, Michigan, and I actually.
Wow. So she's been around.
Had a cover shoot for this magazine. We won't say. I had a cover shoot then, and
Cover shoot for a magazine, she won't say. I wonder what kind of magazine it was. Are these the kinds of magazines that are found on the newsstands? Or are these the magazines wrapped in plastic behind the register? I'd be inquiring minds want to know.
I came out here.
Kyle 2020 said Playboy. Nah, I don't think it was that classy. I think it was a little more lowbrow.
Went to like house party. Just really did it up when I came out here. And my first boyfriend and I, we broke up. There was just a lot of insecurities,
My first boyfriend, we broke up, a lot of insecurities. In other words, she was acting like a hoe, even though she was in a relationship.
You know what I'm saying? But
no, I don't know what you're saying because you didn't say anything.
Thank you.
Okay, is this how you want to play?
No, I'm just.
See, I like that Shannon Sharpe is not letting her get away with being vague. Be specific.
You asked me to. You said I know what you're saying. I would know what you were saying if you had said something. But since you didn't say anything,
Ryan says SI swimsuit issue. They still do magazines. Yeah, I think XI still does the swimsuit edition, but no, Brittany was not in that. That's dude. The SI swimsuit issue is one level above Playboy.
I feel like in my first relationship, I thought that the only thing I got
there it
to
is.
do is, that was unhealthy. Or, one of the only problems that you could have in a relationship is getting cheated on.
Right.
So I was very open to opening up the relationship, if you will. I know.
LA did that to you?
No, that was before.
Oh, you
hold the fucking phone. What did this bitch just say?
I feel like in my first relationship, I thought that the only thing a guy could do is, that was unhealthy. Or, one of the only problems that you could have in a relationship is getting cheated on.
Right.
So I was very open to opening up the relationship, if you will. I know.
LA did that to you?
No, that was before.
Oh,
Too much love and hip hop. We were watching Joe Budden and Caitlin Garcia at the time.
Oh, so that was Brittany. This was Brittany realizing she had a high-value boyfriend. She realized that she had a high-value boyfriend and that he was going to mess around on her regardless. So she's like, all right, let's just open up the relationship.
Yeah, and I was just like,
oh, yeah. Yeah, Roadblock 85 says King, XSL, and Maxim. Yeah, I had first heard of Melissa Ford on, Melissa Ford, Buffy the Body. I remember those guys.
maybe I won't have to worry about other girls. I'm not naive. Poor thing. But,
that wasn't going on when I was a kid.
No, but you knew what you had to fucking do.
I'm born 30 years too early.
Shit.
I missed the gold age. I'm about to go over there. I missed that era.
What I'm saying is that I ended up breaking up with that guy.
Right.
And I didn't go back to get any of my stuff in Michigan. I moved to LA.
Right.
Literally, it was like two other Instagram girls. I won't say their name, but two other Instagram girls who live with this photographer in a studio in downtown LA.
Right.
Two Instagram girls who live with a photographer in a studio in LA. That sounds like there might be some mattress acting going on.
We had bunk beds.
You know what? I would have thought Mississippi, you'd have went kind of south and a little north of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Ryan says Vogue. Ryan is killing me. No, Ryan, she didn't. She had a spread on a magazine, but it wasn't Sports Illustrated and wasn't Vogue. You got to think, yeah. Cigar Man 85, yeah. You got to think a little bit. Ryan, you got to get your mind in the gutter. We normally tell people to get your mind out of the gutter. No, Ryan, get your mind in the gutter, and I think you'll figure it out.
No.
I don't like it like that.
Whoa, how you not like the A?
Too much going on, and it's busy as hell.
That's right.
Yeah.
But it's really nice. So what was your plans when you came to LA? What did you want to be? You had dropped out of school. So obviously, when you were at Jackson State, what were you studying to be? What was your major?
I don't even know. Pre-dental. It could have been something stupid. I don't know.
So
See that?
So I can play soccer.
So you made
See that? Didn't even have a goal in college. She's just worried about playing soccer and getting dick.
So basically, I just want to stay on the soccer.
Yes, absolutely.
So when you get to LA, so what did you? Okay, because you say your ex, he taught you fitness. He taught you how to.
Yeah, so I had a big following.
Okay. So that's what you were gonna be.
I didn't have a plan. I just came out here I'm beautiful, I'm young, I got all these followers. There's two other girls that get bunk beds that were all here. I don't know what we're chasing, but we're here.
Right.
Look at that. There it is. She's like, I'm young, I'm beautiful. I don't know what I'm going out here for, but I know I'm gonna get something. Guys, that's pretty privilege at its finest. And the fact that she knew that she was young and beautiful and just decided to move to LA, guess what? At that point, you can't talk about the ugly duckling stuff anymore, sweet cheeks. You can't talk about the ugly duckling stuff anymore. If you move to LA and were confident in moving to LA just because you were beautiful, stop it.
Right.
Brand deals. That's how I was getting money, was brand deals.
Right.
So it's I was 22 when I moved here.
Right.
So I was moving around, spending money, being able to do what I wanted to do because I was getting money from radio. So that's how I was making my way.
When did you realize you was like that?
When I was like that? Oh boy. I don't even know what was like that aha moment because I feel.
Like that? Does he mean a hoe? Is that what he's talking about? Like, when did you realize you were like that? Like, when did you realize you was a hoe? I don't know.
Like, I had a lot of access at a very young age.
There we go.
People that I never thought would know my name.
Right.
See?
So it was kind of like living in Disneyland. I'm like,
See?
oh my
See?
God, like I couldn't get enough. So I don't know, probably.
See? This is why she's a bitch, guys. She had a lot of access when she was younger. She had a lot of access when she was younger. That's why she's a bitch now, guys.
Moved out to LA, just being 22, 23.
And because Coach Prime, you know, Coach Prime was a former coach at Jackson State. He had you speaking to his guys, and you said that I got more checks
in my DMs than Nike. I remember that.
DM than Nike. So is that?
Look at this bitch. She's still. Do you see? Look, she's still proud of this. She's still proud. Watch.
Coach Prime, you know, Coach Prime was a former coach at Jackson State. He had
Watch.
you speaking to his guys.
Just watch your body language.
He said that I got more checks in my DM than Nike.
Look. See how proud you are? Brittany, baby. Any attractive woman watching this, it's not a flex if celebrities want to bang you. You're attractive. Celebrities aren't special. They are people too. Right? But these celebrities only want to bang you. They don't want to put a ring on it. They want to give the only jewelry these people want to give you, the only kind of jewelry they want to give you is a pearl necklace. And last I checked, you couldn't pawn that. I will never. Actually, you know what? I tell a lie. Gemma Teller-Morrow on Sons of Anarchy probably dropped the most red pill line I've ever heard a woman say. She says, women don't want to be loved, sweetie. We want to be desired. We want to be desired. Women don't want your love if you don't want to fuck them. Straight up. Straight up. Why do you think they give more attention to the men who act like they want to fuck them rather than the men who act like they want to marry them? It is literally the same thing, which is exactly why you see Brittany Renner bursting with defiant pride at the fact that celebrities, basically, they all wanted a butt fucker. But what she doesn't realize is that having blue check marks in your Instagram is not a flex. You ain't the only bitch these dudes are hollering at.
So is that how it started? That's when you knew, like, damn, look at my inbox running over.
I mean, I think that was definitely a part of it. I think just being able to literally and figuratively skip the line and get paid to like stand in front of a movie poster and post it on your page. It was quick money. Like I don't know. It was the access. It was the money. It was the men. I mean, again, people like to judge.
You like men, don't you?
Well, yeah. I mean, I like my love men.
That's yeah.
I mean, I'm being paid for my husband. I mean, I'm sitting here.
He says you like men, don't you? That was a subtle dig, because Brittany Renner, I think, is probably a misandrist at this point. Cigar Man on the Rumble site says a woman flexing she's getting blue checks in her DMs is like a fish flexing that it can swim. Yeah, exactly.
Twiddling my thumbs, flicking the bean, just waiting on a real man, you know.
A real man. Oh boy.
A real man.
Ah, yeah. Get her, Shannon.
Give me Brittany Renner's idea of if someone says, okay,
you're a real man. Dude, I love Shannon Sharpe. This dude is killing this interview.
And then give me the attributes in which you want him to possess.
Okay, let me pull up the parchment. So, first things first, honest.
Okay.
He's honest.
Oh, dude, that's cap already.
Stop the cap.
That's cap already. Girls don't want honesty, guys. They don't want honesty. They want the illusion of honesty. They want to be sold the dream. They want to be with a man who could cheat. They want to be with a man who is attractive to other women, but not get caught cheating. That's what they want. That's what they want. Women don't like it when their men cheat on them. They don't. They absolutely do not. But it makes her more attracted to said cheater. This is one of the biological flaws of today's women. That's a flaw. It shouldn't be that way, but that's the way it is. Women treat men who cheat on them better than they treat men who don't. And when men are honest with women about, look, I'm going to just tell you straight up. You're not the only woman I'm dating. Oh, my God. Women don't want honesty. They want the dream. That's what they want.
He's adventurous. He's affectionate. That's something not a lot of people are naturally. He is respectful. He is curious about the life around him, and he's committed to himself. I would say those are probably the core values that I'm thinking of. Someone who is...
Kevin Spamiel says, bitches flex in DMs like I can friend zone any girl. Yeah, right.
That believes in true love.
True love. That's what you're looking for. Storybook. I mean, is true love, is it something that you've read or is it something that you've experienced and you know what it's like?
I can't say that I've ever experienced it necessarily just because I feel that I would be with that person, but it's always something that's been on my heart. And if it was put on my heart, it was for a reason. It's because it exists. Just like you're able to manifest the way that you are because it's put on there for you to materialize. Right. Same here. I think a lot of people think that it's not going to happen for me because of the way that I carry myself or different versions of me that they're stuck on, but it's on my heart for a reason. That's why I've had to experience the flip side of the coin, the darker side of the coin, where I've had a lot of heartbreak and disappointments because how else would I appreciate true love when it comes to me?
Oh, wow. Boy, listen to that hamster spin. Listen to that hamster spin. Holy moly. Listen to that hamster spin. More cope, guys. I had to experience the dark side so that I will know true love when it finds me. That's just it, Brittany. That's just it. You spend too much time on the dark side. In other words, you take too much dick, and true love is no longer an option for you. True love is no longer an option for you. Tell you a quick story. So I went to, you guys know I went to High Point University. Flunked out, whatever, I wasn't ready. And my four best friends, Sean, and Sean. There was Sean Brady. Then there was another Sean. There was Sean Brady, my best friend and roommate. Sean M, Sean V, and his brother Brian V. We also had this dude whose name was Greg. He was in our friend group. And all these guys, by the way, were from New Jersey. They must have recruited New Jersey. Well, we had hooked up with these girls. Like, there was this girls who were like this big friend group. One of the girls in the other girlfriend group was a girl that I had gone to high school with. I actually went to high school with her. We weren't friends, but as soon as we saw each other in college, we're like, oh, I went to XYZ high school too. So we began to hit it off. So my friend Ryan hooked up with Maggie. I hooked up with this chick named Jesselyn. Sean hooked up with Jody. All of these people. Jesselyn was from New Hampshire. But anyway, we all hooked. We went everywhere together. Like, it was a very magical fall. It was actually quite cool. We're all young. We've got these relationships with people that we don't know. It was a great time. Well, Summer was literally a good girl. She was a good girl. She was a very good girl. Very good girl. She was from Florida. Dude, sweetest woman I've ever met in my life. Sweetest girl I've ever met in my life, right? She was a virgin, and everybody knew it. And our friend Greg took her virginity. And when he broke up with her, he fucked her and then dumped her the next day. She was devastated. She was devastated because she's like, I thought we were going to be together forever. The reason I tell that story, guys, is that, yeah, at some point, most women are going to trip up, right? You get to college, you see a cute guy, you're a virgin, you think, you know what, I've met my person, I'm going to lay down with this guy because I think he's the one, and it turns out that he's not. I'll give Summer a pass for that. I'll give Summer a pass. And no, it was not Coach Greg Adams. It was not CGA. No, it was not CGA. It was not CGA. Absolutely not. But today, Summer is married. I think she's got like 7 or 8 kids. Beautiful kids, great husband, great family. Great family. She wasn't ruined by that. She had one bad experience with our friend Greg, but she was still a quality woman. Right? So every woman trips. Everybody makes mistakes. Maybe you hook up with a guy you shouldn't have hooked up with. I get it. But Brittany Renner was a hoe for a decade. There's a big difference between Summer making a mistake and Brittany fucking anybody with a Y chromosome. That's the difference. So when Brittany Renner talks about, well, I am who I am now and this and that and the third, and the reason why this version of me is better is because I'm going to recognize true love when it finally gets here. Sweetie, you have had all of the innocence and naivety fucked out of you, baby. It's done. It's over. It's over. The mistakes that I made me who I am today. Sweetheart, that is a male privilege. That is a masculine privilege. Women don't get the privilege. See, here's the thing. Here's how it works, guys. Women don't get the privilege of saying, all of these things I went through made me who I am today. They don't get the privilege of saying that because all of those things they went through lowers their value. A woman who's been battle-tested, been through a bunch of drama, men, baby daddies, blah, 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 that stuff is not attractive. Men use them for recreational use only. Men, we can say, everything I've been through has really made me who I am today. The reason, dude, my resilience, my tenacity, I've been through a lot of bullshit, but that doesn't make me unattractive. It makes me attractive as a prospect. Experience, being battle-tested, battle scars, those are attractive on men. They are not attractive on women. And when it comes down to it, broken men can be fixed. Broken women can't be. You cannot fix a broken woman, gentlemen. There are a lot of broken men out there you can't fix, but there are some men who can't be fixed because of horrible things. But there are many things that men can go through that we can come out of and we'll be all right. That's just how the good Lord made us. But a broken woman can't be fixed. Can't do it. And the reason why a broken woman can't be fixed is because she only has a finite amount of time to lock down a suitable mate.
Had everything come to me so easy, even with soccer. I didn't have to practice. I was good. Good, great. I mean, that's just what it was. I didn't have to. That's what it was. So it's like when you don't know the value of anything because things come to you so naturally because you're beautiful, because your body, the followers, the social media, the notoriety, you don't value shit.
Right.
So that's why I think for me.
So you didn't have an appreciation of anything?
No.
And that's why she's a bitch. That's why she's a bitch, guys.
Do whatever I want.
See, there it is. There it is. But she still wants us to say, well, I have this great personality because I was an ugly duckling. No. You have a bitchy personality because you figured out that you looked good.
So going through some of the stuff I went through the last couple of years, I've really got to see what I've made of.
When you were at Jackson State, were you in a sorority?
No, my grades weren't good enough.
Yo, Britt. So you were just at college kicking it.
I mean, I was gonna say, well, I was shacked up. I was playing like house.
Shacked
You were
up.
shacking in college?
Mm-hmm. In the Palisades. People at Jackson up there. Where that is.
Unbelievable. See, there it is. There it is, y'all. I was shacked up. She went to school to play soccer and to fuck. That's all it was, y'all. That is all it was.
Palisades. Mm-hmm. Playing house.
Your grandmother would be so disappointed.
Oh, my God.
And what was she gonna do? Nothing.
But I'm saying she's gonna be disappointed because she's gonna say, Brittany, I raised you better than that, or at least I thought I did.
Honestly, never mind.
No. Honesty is the key. Honesty is the best policy.
Oh, there you go. There you go, Shannon.
I'm not even really
Oh,
looking
Lord.
to take advice from her.
Come on.
She didn't experience life.
You gonna put Granny out there like that?
Truth is truth.
Look at that. Look at
I'm
that.
not really listening to her.
So when Dion asked you to come back,
This bitch is burning. I swear to God, Brittany Renner's going to burn every bridge. She's going to start burning my bridges. Goddamn. The Roadblock 85 with a $5 super chat says, Big Don, look at this freeze frame. All this dick has aged her immensely. Holy shit. Yeah, she does look substantially older.
back and speak to the kid, to his team, the young man at Jackson State.
Nemesis with a $5 super chat says, trauma builds men and it destroys women. I'd rather women not go through trauma. Bingo. There it is. Trauma builds men. It destroys women.
Did you prepare to like, okay, I'm gonna touch on this, this, and this?
Hell
or you
no.
just went up there and let it flow from the heart?
She just let it flow.
Well, originally I just wanted tickets to the game. I think it was a homecoming game or something. And he's like, no, I want you to speak to my team. So in my mind, I was just like, okay, I don't know what about. I guess
This is her visit to Jackson State a couple of years back.
he said the game of life.
Right.
And I'm curious because I know that you asked him about it. Did he ever get into detail about what we discussed?
No.
And you've never seen the footage, right?
I saw some of the footage, but like I said, I don't like, because I was like, okay, one day I would like potentially for her to be on my podcast. Now, obviously, that was happening a couple of years ago, so I'm going to let some time pass by before I ask for you to come on my podcast.
Right. Yeah. Shannon did it right. Shannon did it right.
Sway any of the questions I could potentially ask. And hopefully I'm trying to ask questions because I've kind of seen, and my researcher and my producer CJ, I think does a great job of making sure that we try not to touch on a whole lot of things that you've already spoken about. So that's why I wanted to start back from the beginning. I wanted Brittany, Nicole, Renner. I'm taking it back.
Yeah, I mean, I think what I didn't like about speaking at Jackson State is because the way that it was marketed was that I was a cautionary tale.
Oh.
That's not what.
Brittany, you are a cautionary tale. That's why it bothered her. Because it's true. See, speaking at Jackson State bothered her because it was marketed the way it was supposed to be marketed. You see, what Dion did with Brittany was actually quite brilliant. It's actually quite brilliant. What he did is he indirectly told Shador Sanders, his son, Travis Hunter, Shiloh, all the rest of them boys, this is the kind of woman you need to stay away from. We got a lot of Division I athletes. Few of you guys are going pro. This is the bitch you need to steer clear of. This is the cautionary tale.
If you were to play back the whole footage, what am I warning you guys about? Because if I was a gold digger,
warning her. Yeah, see? She knows. You're warning these dudes about you.
I would be easily the dumbest one. I'd be the least successful one. Like, I am not in a position to tell young men about gold diggers or what women do, or because the friends that I have, they're not in this business. They are.
Okay, but Brittany, baby, you sat in a car and told the world how to come up off a check from a professional athlete. You then proceeded to baby trap a professional athlete. Yeah, baby, that's what this is. That's exactly what this is.
Call center, nurses, work at a freaking enterprise. So when I didn't like that, it made it seem like I'm coming in there and I'm telling you guys, hey, don't get got. That's not what happened. Okay. So
no, that is what happened. That is what happened. And it's interesting. She's proud of I got more blue checks in my DMs than Nike, but then she wants to turn around and say she's not a cautionary tale. Well, then why else would you mention that?
Give us a brief synopsis. Okay, you get called and he said, guys, I'm bringing someone in front of you today to speak to you that's going to give you some light. Going to give you some
Got to take
game.
this Black Bull extreme.
I'm going to give you game. And this person, although the package is nicely bundled in a nice, neat, presentable package, you need to hear the message that she's going to say. So you walk up there and everybody like, so now, you know what's going on. Hey, I mean, I can just imagine, hell, if I'm an 18, 19-year-old, someone like yourself walks in, I'm thinking the same thing these probably young men thinking. So now, I've got to set lustful thoughts aside and hear what you have to say.
I think Dion and I did a great job kind of spitballing, and he would, help set the questions and different things he wanted me to answer. But what I shared was my experience, and to not waste a woman's time, because, no fury, like a woman.
Not waste a woman's time. Bitch, how about you not waste our time?
Scorned,
oh, really?
But don't try to correlate.
No.
There it is. She already knew where he was going. What you
mean? Why? How I said? How did I say it?
Okay, we're gonna leave it under
No, Brittany. Oh no, ma'am. Oh no. They need to keep it real. She knew where he was going, and she said something, and now he's like, oh no, we gonna talk about it now.
Really? So you're familiar?
No. I mean, I'm asking you.
So this is new information. Is that warranted that response?
You're asking me as a man to speak to a situation that I would know nothing about, considering that I'm not a woman, so I don't know what's going on. Because sure, things have happened, but I have to move it along. I don't get the luxury of being able to be scornful and to lash out and to retaliate. If someone says, don't call me again, I don't have the luxury of calling you again, because that is harassment. Shannon calling me harassment, I'm going to lose the paper. I'm going to lose my job. So you can understand that I'm speaking to things that I don't have the luxury of being able to do.
Whoa! Sharpe is cooking, y'all. Sharpe is cooking, and Shannon's also doing a very good job. I kid because I care. But there it is, guys. Shannon Sharpe is red pill aware. He just pointed out, see, Brittany said, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. That is a statement that's only been recent. Because women, what is a woman going to do? A woman only has as much power as a man gives her. A woman only has as much power as a man gives her, or she only has as much, a woman's power comes from what she can wield from men. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Okay, so you slashed my tires. Big fucking deal. But if a dude slashes a girl's tires, he's in jail. Your ex-girlfriend calling you up, blowing you up, that's not harassment. But if he calls you and blows you up, that's harassment. That's what Shannon's talking about. He's literally telling Brittany, creating the dichotomy, look, I'm a man and you're a woman. There are certain behaviors that you can do that I can't. That's why I'm asking.
Yes, but you also, because I've listened to a few of your videos more recently, leading up to this day, where you are very big about whatever your dating life is in private, and you don't want it to be public. It's this, just like you said, if you
The Out Here podcast says, when I first saw this, I blew past it and thought the interview was with you. No, man, no.
Date in private, you can break up in private.
Yes.
So you can say what you want. Oh, let me finish my God. the reality is that you know what I'm talking about. That's why you move the way that you move in dating, because you can't just be out here all willy-nilly and whatever you're doing, especially publicly, because if you do some publicly, you're gonna have to answer to it publicly.
Right.
But I'm saying in general, a lot of men with status, I mean, who are they supposed to date? They're gonna go after women who typically have less than them, and even women who may have greater than or equal to. Still, hell have.
No. They're going to go after women who typically have less than them. That's because most women do have less than most women. Stop.
Okay, like a woman's corn.
Well, Oprah's taken. Beyonce's taken.
You would date Oprah?
No.
Hell no.
You're talking. No, I'm saying when you talk about men of high value, and look, we're gonna talk about.
We gotta differentiate that.
Okay. So let's just say men, $500,000, million on up. The pool of dating the equivalent is not the same. You know that.
Oh yeah, water's wet.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So when you say, oh, men they're gonna date women less than, water's wet.
But that's what. Okay, so I'm going back to a lot of people, male or female, don't have a lot to lose. So when there are these breakups, or if there was somebody who was maybe dating with ill intentions, when that stuff happens, it can get really messy.
Right.
So, it can get messy.
It's cute how she say, oh, they got a lot to lose. Yes, that's who you were.
Especially when you don't have that much going for yourself, because you're like, oh, this person was my way out, so now I'm going to out them or post screenshots. Like, there's been so much stuff in the news that I've been seeing.
There is dude, Brittany, this is literally what you did when you wrote the book Judge This Cover. How is this not hypocritical?
Basketball players and certain things, and you know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying any names, but that type of stuff.
Right. When you, I remember when I'm trying to think. I don't know if you said it on a radio show or TV show about your dating problems. You was with 1 man, 2 men, 3 men, 4 men over the course of a 24-hour, 48-hour span. Did you think about the ramifications of how people, men, everybody, look at you? Because, or does that not bother you? Or you learn to tune that out?
Very good question, Shannon Sharpe. So you admitted to being a hoe. Fucking 3-4 niggas in a 24-hour span. Were you worried about what the niggas would think? Let's see what she says.
So you're referring to one incident, or I can actually recall it, pinpoint it perfect for you. There was a video that I did in my car where I was talking about how I had sex with, was it 3 men in a day, and then I ended up getting a yeast infection.
Yes.
I came out pretty unscathed for just a yeast infection, considering what I could have gotten. It wasn't that.
Oh, my mistake, Brittany. You're not really a nasty bitch for having sex with unprotected sex with 3 men in a 24-hour period. Not at all, because all you got was a yeast infection. It's a lot better than it could have been. Unbelievable. She said that was a one-time incident. No, Brittany. That's a one-time incident that we know of.
You know, oh man, I hope people don't. I was on birth control for 10 years before I had my son. I got off of it because there was a conversation with my child's father.
There it is. There it is. I was on birth control for 10 years. That's why she's fucked up in the head now. And I got off birth control because of a conversation with my baby's father. There it is. The trap was laid.
So again, the whole trapping thing, you can't trap the willing babe. And on top of that, I never wanted to have it. I look at kids as
You never wanted a baby daddy. You wanted to be a mom. You didn't want to be a baby mama. You wanted to be a wife.
That's why I waited so long. I had my baby when I was 29. I thought I was doing it right. I thought that was my guy. And I never really liked kids. I always thought I referred to them as.
You thought that was your guy, but you divorced him 2 weeks after you had the kid. Though. Brittany. And yeah, she does. Wow. Now this particular. Ooh. Wow. Look at this freeze frame, guys. Look at this freeze frame. Look at this freeze frame. Brittany looks substantially older. She looks substantially older in this freeze frame than any of the other ones. Like, she looks like you can see the stress starting to wear on her physically.
Crotch goblins, to be honest. You know, but I got older, I wanted one.
But did you think?
So I think about the ramifications of telling people that I had sex with multiple men.
No.
Yes, I don't care. It's true. If you don't see me as a potential dating person, then great. One less heart to break. Leave me alone, and I'm going to continue to live my truth.
But okay. So she doesn't care. What she doesn't understand is that the men she wants will care. See, she's misunderstanding Shannon's question. What do you think about men? Were you really worried about what men thought after you admitted to having sex with 3 men in 24 hours? No, I really don't care. Blah, 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 blah. One less heart to break. No, baby, that's not the way it works, sweetie. That ain't the way it works. You see, low-value men and high-value men, they're still men. We all think that, dude, we're not special. Like, we have differences in terms of preferences and all that other stuff, but we're all pretty much the same. We're all pretty much the same. So Brittany thinks, it's funny, Brittany thinks that only the men she doesn't want to see it will be privy to her exploits. No, sweetie. The men you want don't want you anymore. The reason why she doesn't care is because she assumes that it's just lowbrow men. It's every man.
But you do understand, Brittany, that's hard for a man. Look, like you said, public versus private. Now, if you and I having a conversation, and you're sitting here, we have a conversation, and you say, well, Shannon, I slept with this many men. Okay, that's one thing. That's between you and I. But to have that conversation, and then everybody, Sam, John, and everybody else knows it, that's a whole different,
there it is.
That's a whole different ballgame, Brittany.
That's fine with me. I mean, I feel that.
But see, that's selfish
Look.
because all you think about is you. What about him? He has got to be with you.
He has got to be with me.
No,
Or
I'm
he has the privilege to be with me.
Okay.
Because you know how many women you slept with?
Brent,
Do you
that's
know how many women you slept with?
Don't do that.
Yes or no?
I'm doing the interview.
No. How
Don't
many
do
women
that.
you slept with?
Yes.
Double digits? Triple digits. Here we go. Stand back.
Don't do it.
Double or triple?
This nigga's.
You're the interviewer.
I can't ask any questions?
You can ask questions.
Okay, so
when
how
you have your podcast, invite me on and you and I'll have this conversation, okay? Now, back to our originally normal scheduled program. You do.
Gentlemen, what you just saw was perfect frame. Perfect frame. Perfect frame, guys. She tried to turn the tables. Well, do you know how many women you've slept with? Ki, ha, 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 ha. And she said, Shannon said, well, wait a minute. And he did it jokingly. He said, look. And she tried to push him. You can ask questions on your podcast. But right now, this is my podcast. I'm going to be the one to ask questions.
You understand that a man.
And she fell right the fuck in.
Pride is woman to know. Look, I don't have any problem. 3 bodies, 4 bodies, 5 bodies, 10 bodies. That's what you did before me. As long as you, I'm pretty.
There it is. Did you see him hedge right there? Did you see him hedge? He's like 3 bodies, 4 bodies. But then he kind of meant, but if you get a little bit too much.
Lenient. Because I'm kind of, lawyers, doctors, exotic dancers, yeah. So you love what you love what you love.
Wow.
But it's a high bar to hurdle if she makes things that she's done public. I think you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, like Logan Paul's fiance, Nina Agdal, or whatever. Call her Nina Fuckdoll now. That's why everybody's clowning Logan Paul, because everyone knows that Nina's been ran through. And how do we know that Nina's been ran through? Is because she's told us. This is incredible.
I believe that the average person is below average. So the average man is most likely not going to.
But you're not going to be.
She said, I believe the average person is below average. Do you guys see the flaw? No, the average person is average. The average person is average. But this just speaks to the false abundance mentality that Brittany has about above average people. She thinks that there are so many above average people that she really does believe she's going to get one of these people. Why else would she say the average person is below average? What?
Interested in no average man. You like what you like. Stop it.
And I never argued with you on that. You didn't let me finish my thought.
Go ahead.
Let me.
Okay.
And then.
Okay.
And then we. Right.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that the average guy will tell you that I'm not wife material. That's fine because I don't want to be with the average man. The man that I want is someone who is understanding of that. And if that's asking for too much from the male species, then I must be better off alone then. I don't.
Oh, wow. Here we go. More Coca-Cola. More Coca-Cola. See that? See that, guys? Any man who can't look past her past is not a man she wants. But what she doesn't understand is that the kind of man she wants are even more discriminatory. The higher your value as a person, man or woman, the more selective you can be. The hotter the girl, the more selective you can be about the men you spend time with. The higher your value as a man, the more selective you can be about the women you spend time with.
I don't think I'm asking for the impossible. You literally just said that exotic dancers, lawyers, whoever, you love who you love.
Right.
Who you're drawn to is who
Right.
you're drawn to. The average person is not going to want to make
Love and sex are two very different things, girl. Stop it.
with that jump. And that's okay, because I'm not talking to them. I don't need anybody average. I'm not average. There's nothing about my mentality that's average. I don't carry myself as average. I don't look
Here we
average.
go. Here
I'm
we
not mundane and forgettable. Just like I stand for something. I get so much flack.
What exactly do you stand for, Brittany? Like, what exactly do you stand for? Now, here she goes. Here she goes. I'm above average. I'm this and I'm that. Brittany, baby. Like the ship has sailed. It's over for you.
Because there's this little box, and people want me to just like suck, shut up, make an OnlyFans. Let me finish though. They want me to go over here and just admit that I'm a gold digger, that I trap guys, and that I only care about money. But because I
You didn't trap guys. You trapped PJ. Stop it. The Out Here podcast member for 19 months says, I love how she puts the blame on the male species. Yeah, all of Brittany's problems are because of men. If you don't believe me, just ask her.
go so hard about true love, it's a mother problem.
But you can understand that you say
Because I like sex, like you?
Whoa,
Because I like sex? Because I'm curious?
See, there it is. See? Shannon Sharpe is trying to let her know. Bitch, you's a hoe. Shannon Sharpe's probably fucked more women than she has men. But that's what Shannon is trying to tell her. He's trying to tell her, baby, it's not the same. It's not a double standard, boo. It's a different standard. Why? Because men and women are what class? Different.
I don't give... No, I don't care.
But I'm saying you can understand why people will find that hard about true love because they're looking at it. True love is not what you're but what you're saying, what you're selling doesn't seem like true love.
What am I selling?
Well, I mean, when you
Instagram thoughtness.
you go on and you in your car and you say, "Well, I had sex with 3 men."
That was back in 2018, by the way.
So?
Okay. Sorry, I mean,
no man.
So, back in 20... Dude, if Devin tells me, well, look, I have a confession, Donovan. I got a train ran on me in college. She's about the door. But Donovan, that was over 20-something years ago. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. She thinks that because enough time has gone by that she should be absolved for this. No, that's not the way the male psyche works. We don't care. Well, she did that 5 years ago. No. We don't care when you did it. We care that you did it. Stop it. Yeah, there it is. Devin says, everyone likes sex, everyone likes money. Yeah, try again, bitch.
No woman can outrun their past. Because all it does, it makes you tired when it catches up with you. So what you did in 2018, people still know about it in 2023.
Oh, my God. He said, you can't run from your past because you're all tired out when it catches up with you. That's another grandmother thing. Go on now. Dr. B84 with the $5 super chat says he should have just said, bitch, you ain't shit. That would have been classic.
So this notion that you say, well, it happened 5 years ago, it happened 10 years ago. People have what they call the internet. People have what they call memory.
There it is. Apollo on the Rumble side says the Kim K sex tape is still held against her. Absolutely. And that was 55 years ago.
Don't ever forget it. Just know when you try this, yeah, it ain't even about that. No, honestly though, I don't want people to forget. I don't believe
Stop the cap.
I wouldn't, I would not want a clean slate today.
Oh my God. Oh, stop it. Oh my God.
I am Captain Planet.
Oh my goodness. Whoa. Now here she goes. I wouldn't change anything for the world. If I had it to do again, I would do it all over again.
Stop the cap.
No, No, what's happening is that she has made her necessity a virtue. She's made her necessity a virtue. Guys, she can't erase her past, so she has to pretend like she would do the same thing again.
This whole journey for me has been learning.
Yes.
So if I'm judged for the way that I learned, then so be it.
If I am judged for the way that I learned, then so be it. Well, yeah, it's going to be so be it.
I need you guys to forget anything. I don't want you to, quite frankly, keep bringing it up. Talking about it. Because there's so many people that are so curious about me in private. They don't have the balls to try it in public, and that's fine. You're not for me. I don't need a guy that's going to keep my record of wrongs. I thought that's what the Bible said. That's y'all's favorite little...
This
I'm
bitch.
just saying, I don't judge. I'm not here.
Don't keep no record of wrongs.
No, but I'm saying, look.
Don't fault me for doing the best I could with the awareness I had. So if a man doesn't understand that, because you just said a few minutes ago,
Yes.
a man can make that jump. Will he? Most likely? Probably not.
Right.
But guess what? Who's for
But
me?
he's not for
Let me finish.
Okay.
Who's for me?
Yes.
Who God, creator, source, universe, whatever you want to call it, who God designed for me, none of that matters. So I don't care about all these people yapping about what I'm not going to get.
Yes, you do.
If I wasn't going to get it, it wouldn't be on my heart. If I wasn't going to get it, I would not be experiencing the dark side of this coin.
Baby, no, you're experiencing the dark side of this coin not because you're destined for true love. You're experiencing the dark side of this coin because you're a hoe. That's why. That's why. You can get upset and you can get as mad as you want to. But that's really what it is.
And that's why the world will bear witness to true love.
Oh my God. Yeah. So what she so yeah, this is her line. The world will bear witness. The world will bear witness. Roadblock 85. You literally took the words right out of my mouth. Just watch.
Can make that jump. Will he? Most likely, probably not.
Right.
But guess what? Who's for
But he's
me?
not for
Let me finish. Okay. Who's for me?
Yes.
Who God, creator, source, universe, whatever you want to call it, who God designed for me, none of that matters. So I don't care about all these people yapping about what I'm not going to get.
You see, Brittany, God designed. The more attractive you are as a woman, the more men God designed for you, guys. That's just how it is. The more attractive you are as a woman, the more men God has designed for you. If you believe that. Brittany, unfortunately, probably fucked just about every guy that God designed for her and fucked it up in some way, shape, or form. And this is why she's now single. She's still not taking accountability. She's still not taking accountability. She's still not admitting her wrongdoing. She keeps doubling and triple down. Ice Dragon Kid said she's already failed but cannot admit it. What you guys are witnessing on the screen right now is President Anthony Johnson on one of his rants, right? Donovan wifed up a single mom, and he's a criminal, and she's fat, and blah, 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 blah. Come to the 21 convention, $4,000. Yeah, it's going to be epic. Anthony knew the 21 convention was over at least a year ago. He knew it was fucking over. He knew it was over. And the closer the date of October 13 came, the more desperate he became. For sale, for sale. You now get a super VIP ticket, not for $4,000, but for $3,000. Bruh, it's done. It's done. We all knew the 21 convention was over. But Anthony was the only person pretending not to know. Sure enough, 6 weeks later, 21 convention canceled. This is where Brittany finds herself now. This is where Brittany Renner finds herself now. It's over. She knows it's over, but she does not want to admit it. She can't admit it. She's in such a fucked up spot because if she admits the truth, then it makes her look bad. Eben Zur with the $5 super chat says, Brittany took a normal distribution of body counts of women by her age, took one standard deviation away from the mean to seem reasonable. Yeah, you're probably right.
Because if I wasn't going to get it, it wouldn't be on my heart. If I wasn't going to get it, I would not be experiencing the dark side of this coin. Okay, so you're clairvoyant now. So you're clairvoyant now. Yeah, King Life says, AJ states that Donovan copied my business, but he never thought Donovan would actually do it. Yeah, did I? Yeah, I mean, of course, yes. This is what successful people do, is they look at things that successful people do and they mimic it. Well, except for the whole, burning down your own brand part. Fortunately, I didn't mimic that part, but yes. Anthony had a very good idea, and I mimicked it. It is what it is. You did it first, I do it better. And that's why the world will bear witness to true love. And they will become my footstool. And they will have to see this woman. This is my whole mission statement. Okay.
She thinks she's going to go on some victory lap after she gets married. This bitch.
I'm going to tell the truth. And still get everything I want. And they're going to watch it. I don't have to play by your guys' rules. I do my way.
Okay.
Your way.
And honestly, it varies hour to hour. I didn't know who I was going to be when I came into this area.
Are you okay with the way it's played out thus far?
Nope.
Absolutely. I'm at peace with it. There's nothing.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I could have done differently.
Oh, there's a lot you could have done differently. Stop saying that there's nothing you could have done differently. Stop it.
This is the way I was meant to do it.
Oh my God.
I don't question fate. I accept my fate. I accept my destiny.
There it is. There it is. Still skirting accountability. Life happened to me. Life happened to me. Had nothing to do with my choices.
That means that it takes me 10 years for my Mr. Wonderful to come. That's fine. I'm patient.
Sweetie. Your Mr. Wonderful in 10 years is not going to be so wonderful.
Nothing you would change a thing about the way it's transpired.
For what? Because here's the thing about regret.
By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet.
If I regret things that happened, then that means I have to erase the awareness that I gained. And I would not trade this awareness. I would not trade going back to when I was 20, 18 years old. I would not trade a clean slate for the wisdom that I have. I have a well of wisdom. That's why when I speak, people are captivated. Why I've been.
No. The reason people are captivated when you speak is because of the level of delusion you display on a consistent basis. You don't have wisdom, Brittany. You don't have wisdom. All of these new lessons you've learned about men, dude, every bitch knows this. Your dumbass was too stupid getting flown out and being with Hollywood stars to realize, oh, wait a minute, my time is up. Or my time is about to be up. You wouldn't trade it for all the wisdom? Pfft. Again, wisdom makes men more attractive. Wisdom makes women less attractive. It makes women less attractive. The more experienced you appear to be as a woman, the less attractive you are. This is how it is. She says, I don't have to play by your rules. Brittany, you have to play by our rules, baby. And these are not our rules. She's acting like society created no, society didn't create gender roles. The genders did. So no, you don't have to play by our rules, but you damn sure gotta play by the rules of Mother Nature and Father Time.
Called to so many different platforms. Who's the last couple guests you've had on here?
Stephen A, D Wade, Tabitha Brown. Who else we had, CJ?
Stephen A and D Wade. There it is. Already. See, Brittany's trying to flex. She's trying to flex. Who are the last couple of people you had on here? None of them were as big as me. Brittany, clout doesn't equal happiness. Roadblock 85 with the $10 super chat says, Brittany's time has come and gone. The saddest story is that the young girls coming up see this shit and trying to replicate the fuckery. Yeah, well, guess what? That fuckery is going to be replicated. Sam R, welcome to chat privileges. At Sam R, to welcome him to the TSR family. If you would, Sam, put your age and location in the chat. Also, as is customary of all of our first member signups, please put your age and let's do a chat-wide age and location check. Let's continue.
Ocho Cinco.
Chris Brown.
We had Ricky Smiley.
Okay,
Here she goes.
What's one thing you think they all have in common?
They're
great at what they do.
Yes. You great
So where do I fit in?
You great at what
I'm
you
just supposed to be some
What exactly is it that you do, Brittany? What exactly is it that you do?
Instagram thought, but here I am talking to Shannon Sharpe.
So you
gotta listen to me.
So you great at what you do?
I certainly am. Because there's a lot of beautiful women.
What do you do?
There's a lot of beautiful women that have better bodies than me, prettier faces, whatever type of features you think are attractive. But then you have little petite on me who just can't stop and shut up.
This bitch. Oh my God. Fuck the hater says she is delusion personified. Oh my God. Ostrike with the $5 super chat says, late to the party, but everything I went through made me what I am today. Works all the way up to prison EPAR. Men too must preserve virginity. Yeah, ain't that the truth?
And here I am on Club 66.
Dion said, well, I don't know, like I said, but he reported, he said that there are women out there that do their homework on guys.
Oh, yes.
Because now the salaries are, and you can just Google.
Yes, you can Google stuff, yeah.
And you can just, and, oh, he makes this, and he has endorsement over there, and he does this and that.
Especially with NILs now, too.
Right. Huh? You know what I mean?
The fuck does she... See, there it is. She knows about NIL. See, Brittany don't know nothing about sports except for the goddamn money part. And why would she know about NIL, huh? Why would she know about NIL? Guys, be very, very careful. Be very careful. These NIL deals are putting 7 and 8 figures into the pockets of college quarterbacks. Shedeur Sanders is going to make upwards of $10 million in NIL money next season with the University of Colorado if he decides not to go pro. $10 million. Professional college athletes are going to be the new targets. And they're even more susceptible because they're even younger. Not even old enough to drink yet, getting $10 million. And look at Brittany. Look at her face light up at the prospect of running the same gambit on a college kid who now has NIL money as she did when she ran the gambit on PJ Washington. Look at her. She's like, yes, I know about NIL deals. Of course she does. She's a gold digger.
It's public record.
Oh, public record.
Public knowledge. Because I mean, these college athletes are getting money. Why are they driving Maybachs? That's NIL, baby.
Yeah.
Come on now. You're not dumb.
Could you date a guy that's not a professional athlete or that's not in athletics?
I don't even see myself dating an athlete again.
Really? Why?
She says, I don't see myself dating an athlete again. That told us absolutely nothing. That doesn't tell us anything. If you said, I will never date an athlete again, we still wouldn't believe you. But you see how she tried to be slick? I can't see myself dating an athlete again. Brittany, what you told me was literally nothing. What you told me literally was nothing. Stop it. You can't see yourself dating. Come on.
Well, something you said earlier.
I don't know what I said earlier. I don't have a recall like you that can remember everything that happened in their life.
Because there's a lot of men who are not willing to make that jump, and when there are things that are public, a public figure has to take into account what is the risk versus reward with dating this girl and having her on my arm, having her at the ESPYs. There's a lot of men that would not sign up for that, and I feel the type of men that maybe there's a good chance it's like kind of opposite things. It's like either someone super young that's new and doesn't care, or someone who's already established doesn't give a and do what they want to do. And I just either.
Yes, but guess what? You don't want those guys. You don't want a nigga that's too young who doesn't know any better, and you don't want some old crusty guy who doesn't really give a fuck. Nah. You want the high value niggas. You want the high value man. You want the men between the ages of 35 and 45 that most of the free world is after. Jamon says, so she knows she's a risk. Yep, she sure is. She sure is. And guys, this is something I've recently sort of figured out. Right? And I give credit to Pearl for this because this is actually quite profound. There are no good women or bad women per se. Yes, there are bad women out here who do bad things for nefarious purposes. But we're going to speak in generalities because the world operates on generalities. But women are, and we've said all the time, women are neither good nor bad, they just are, right? They're not inherently good, they're not inherently evil, they are survivors. And survival is often a messy business. Out in the jungle, lion has to go and the lionesses have to go out and they have to hunt for food. Yeah, if they catch a zebra or a warthog, not a pretty sight. Not a pretty sight. Like they're literally sinking their teeth into a living animal, tearing out their guts, heart still beating. These animals are literally eaten alive. Guys, they're eaten alive. That is not pleasant, but it's necessary for survival. Right? Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and say that absolves them, that absolves women for doing for involving themselves in fuckery and doing fucked up things. Right? But in the same vein, there are very few good-hearted women, very few evil-hearted women. What it really comes down to, guys, there are high-risk women and there are low-risk women. That's how it is. The more attractive a woman tends to be, the more risk she tends to have. The more daddy issues a woman has, the higher the risk. The younger she started having sex, the higher the risk. If she was ever a sex worker, that increases the risk. All of these traits and characteristics give us a gauge on what the risk level is. And if you have way too many of these red flags, then you are a high risk proposition. That doesn't mean it's impossible for you to get a man of value, but it damn near is. Neil McCoy, welcome back to Chat Privileges. At Neil McCoy to welcome him back to the TSR family. Neil McCoy says, Donovan, Travis Hunter got a huge NIL deal. He and his girlfriend have a YouTube channel. She has more red flags than a communist parade, tons of tattoos, thirst pictures on IG, and many more. See? There we go. Travis Hunter's what, a 19, 20-year-old kid? He doesn't know any better. He doesn't know any better. And now these Instagram thoughts are now starting to target college athletes.
One, it's just kind of like, I really don't see myself with another athlete. I'm not going to say never say never.
There it is. Told you.
I'd like to be a freaking athlete. I got to eat these words, but I just don't see it. I don't see a man having the courage to not only take the courage.
Don't you mean the stupidity? You see how she So if someone takes a risk on something, they're courageous. But there are things called calculated risks. There are no calculated risks with Brittany. Everything about her is risky. Like, Brittany constantly makes a fool of herself. Dude, no man is signing up for that. No man is signing up for a woman he has to explain all the time. She's always out of pocket. She's always spreading her legs. She's twerking on dudes. It's ridiculous.
A risk with me, because that's what love is.
What's the risk?
Well, in love, it's a 50-50 risk. It's every person across the board, but I think that I am very vocal. I also have not met any men that, number one, see my value, and if they see it, they don't understand it.
We see your value, but we don't understand it. Is that it? We just don't understand your value. Well, please enlighten us, Ms. Renner.
So that's why I don't really see.
So in other words, a man can't look outside of what he sees right here.
Well, this is gonna fade. So what else? So right. what makes me different than the girl that is the builder down the who's willing to do whatever and she lets you cheat in private? Or I'm sorry, in private, lets you cheat in private and do whatever.
That's exactly that, Brittany. That's the difference, baby. Here's the other difference. Nobody knows who the fuck she is. Nobody knows who the fuck the Build-A-Bitch is. Everybody knows who you are.
Like, beauty is fleeting. That's why there has to be more going on.
Right.
That's why.
There it is. Miami J nailed this. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's taking action in spite of it. Exactly. Courage with the absence of fear is not courage. That's called bravery. If you're brave, that means you are not fearful at all. Courage is doing something even though you're afraid to.
I open my mouth and I speak and I stand for something because this is.
What do you stand for, Brittany?
Again, I'm always going to be beautiful because I'm beautiful in here. But yeah, we all get older and I don't want to bank on my looks. Why would
Not anymore, you don't. You see this? You see this? She's just a little bit wiser. I don't want to rely on my looks forever. Guys, these are the musings of a woman who is smack dab in the middle of the epiphany stage, guys. That's the only way to explain it.
anybody wants to do that?
But I think now, if someone, it's hard for me to imagine a scenario, and I do hope you find, I think everybody deserves that if they're wanting of that. And it seems to me, as I sit here and talk to you, that you are someone that's very passionate about finding love. And I think the thing is that that person knows who you are. They know some of the things that you've done. So that person that wants to be with Brittany Renner, they're gonna know what she's done and be okay with that. Do you think it's hard for that? Is it hard for an athlete? Because athletes are very private.
Yes, it is.
And don't take this the wrong way, but they kind of like.
Yeah, Kyle 2020 says she's wiser, yet she wouldn't change a thing she's done in her past. Exactly. She speaks out of both sides of her mouth.
That's mine. And to know that that package has been unwrapped by somebody else on multiple occasions, it doesn't sit well. I'm gonna keep it 100. You say keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Keep it 100.
I have to go back to when there was the Derek Jeter diamond. That's what my track record is like. But Derek Jeter gets a segment on ESPN where they have his dating history and the let me finish though.
No, Britt. See, let me finish though, because she knows what's gonna come up. She knows what's coming up. Derek Jeter's a man. You're a woman. Derek Jeter's a stud. You're a slut. Man, you fucking serious? Dude? Really? She's still, like, we got bitches out here still making this argument. Well, I fucked a bunch of guys and I'm a hoe. Derek Jeter fucked a bunch of girls and he's a hero. That's the way it's always been.
Thinking it. Thinking it.
I'll get some water.
So, because my dating pool is, I mean, my God, impressive, expansive. I've had sex with 35 guys. Okay?
Stop the cap.
Whew. Oh, Lord.
Oh, my God. There he goes. There he goes. Oh, my goodness.
Impressive isn't the word. So if I'm judged for
Anybody else need a shot of this?
if I'm judged for having great taste.
We are in the bar, so help yourself. We got this for the next hour.
Oh, my God. Look, Shannon was like, oh, shit.
For having great taste, although someone like Derek Jeter, for example, who had his dating diamond.
Why would you feel a need that you can be honest to yourself? I know how many men I slept with. That ain't for everybody else. But why did you feel you need? Why did you feel that needs to be for public consumption? That's the crux of this.
That's what she was talking about when she said, watch, I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to tell the truth, and I'm still going to get what I want. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, Ice Dragon Kids. Yeah. Ice Dragon Kid says there's only one Derek Jeter. Brittany is a. Yeah. There are far more Brittany Renners than there are Derek Jeters. That's why he gets a segment on ESPN.
That's what you might sit to the edge of my seat. Why would you feel that?
Watch this. Look at this.
That's what
listen. See? Look at that. Did you see that? He asked her. Now look, this is all flirtation by her. She ain't got to ask me permission. You don't have to ask me permission. This is yo shit. See, Brittany knows when to turn on the charm. She knows what. Just watch.
For example, about his dating diamond.
Why would you feel a need that you can be honest to yourself? I know how many men I slept with. That ain't for everybody else. But why did you feel why did you feel that needs to be for public consumption? That's the crux of this. That's what you might sit to the edge of my seat.
Look at that. This is your shit. Look at her. She is turned on by Shannon Sharpe for many reasons, not the least of which is the fact that he just does not buy into her BS. He doesn't buy into her BS. He challenges her on everything.
Why would you feel the need to share that information with the public? Some things are left best unsaid.
That's what I hear. Probably the same reason that I wrote a book, because I felt called to share. There are some things that
I felt called to share. You did that for no reason, boo.
Maybe moving forward I would keep to myself, but I mean, I just told you I had sex 35 guys. It's an updated number for people who have been following the number for years now.
Stop the cap.
So,
now, I mean, obviously guys slide in your DM, trying to holler. Do you slide in guys' DM?
Not anymore.
You used to? Why?
Probably. There were probably 2 or 3 guys over the span of being like.
See, she doesn't slide into people's She doesn't slide into people's DMs because they laugh at her now. That's why.
22 to now.
Right.
Probably about 3 guys.
Did they respond?
Of course they did. Well, there are some that didn't respond, but that was.
They left you on red?
There are some guys left me on red, but it was like right after my breakup with my child's father, and I was kind of getting facetious. Yeah, that was a nice.
You try to be why you do that?
But anyways.
Why you did? No, ain't no anyways. I want to know why. Why would you do
I'm
that?
like, well, shit, I'm ready to move on.
No, but you.
No, honestly.
See that? See that? Like, why would you try to holler at people? See, this is why she has the reputation she has, y'all. This is why she has the reputation she has, guys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right after you broke up with PJ Washington, you're sliding into people's DMs? What? This is why people think you're a hoe, Britt.
I didn't understand the magnitude of what I was about to go through.
There it is.
I'm single, you know, he's moved on, like, why is it different for both of us? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we have to share a young child.
Right.
So
Because you're a man, because he's a man and you're a woman.
why is me having a young child or whatever? But that whole situation being completely demonized, I had no idea what I was doing when I was trying to, like, here and there. Just, like, telling guys they were just fine. That was just kind of it. It wasn't like, yeah, we should do whatever. It was just like, I've always wanted to tell you this.
But you know, like basketball players are off limits, right? NBA players, any NBA players off limits.
Right.
No, you can't do that. You try
The whole sport.
the whole NBA.
Look, check this out. So Shannon's trying to put her up on game. Shannon's trying to put her up on game, and he's putting her up on mega game. He's trying to let her know, Britt, you can't date NBA niggas no more. Like, that's it. And she's like, watch me. No, it's done. It's over for her. It's over for her.
Hey, you gotta go to Europe.
Yep.
You gotta go to Europe.
Yep.
Gotta go learn Chinese, buddy. Hell
Yep.
no.
You know that's gonna, man.
This dude just say, you got to go to Europe. And she says, I got to learn Chinese. Oh, my God. Jesus, fuck.
Man, you know what that's gonna do.
What do you mean?
Cause.
A whole sport?
Yes. And besides,
Well,
you say you done with athletes anyway.
I mean, trust me, I ain't losing any sleep over it.
There it is. Told you.
You gotta stay away from them. Because it's gonna be easy. Because people assume, and this might not even be the case. You might sincerely love him. He might sincerely love you.
Yeah.
But you know how it's gonna be portrayed. Oh, you trying to get back at him. And he probably will take it as if you trying to get at me.
There it is.
What I've had to take accountability for is that I had to shrink myself to fit into a world
Here we go.
that I was never meant to fit in.
Here it is. There it is. More rationalization. I had to shrink myself to fit into his world. What Brittany literally told you, what she literally just said, I was unwilling to do the things a wife and mother should do. And that's why I'm no longer with PJ. But she's characterizing it as I had to shrink myself. No. Submitting to your man is not shrinking yourself. Okay? Not posting Instagram thought trap pictures when you have a child. That's not shrinking yourself. All of this hoish behavior that she wanted to continue to do after she gave birth, that's what she considers shrinking herself.
And you have to understand, this goes back to the pattern of when I was at Jackson State.
Here she goes.
Left my whole life, moved across the country, going back to Michigan. I lived in Woodland Hills,
Yeah.
had a condo, had my Benz. Left California, moved to.
Oh, yeah, let's see him. Let's see what you got. So Dev is showing me the tan lines. All right, very good. Very nice. Oh, very nice. Oh, very good. Looking good. Turn back around. Let me see the pubes. Yep. Oh, yeah, pubes are tight. Very good. Okay, cool. Good shit. Hey, do you have any toenail polish?
I can look. If I do, it's really old.
All right, we need to get your toes done.
Yeah, I was saving up for the CME.
That's fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I might have you wear closed-toed heels tonight, so. All right.
Charlotte to be with him. The same pattern 10 years later. Because again, here I am thinking that a man is going to fit. This is the missing piece to my puzzle. So despite what people think about the complete buffoonery that has gone on between him and I, that is never anything I wanted. I had to stand up for myself after months of being lied on, that I was faking it all along and all these different things. This is such a popular topic years later because the lie ran around the world. So did it hurt initially when the guy that I thought was my guy proposed to the next person? Absolutely. That's happened to me a couple times. So it's one of those triggering things where, full transparency, you're like, well, what's wrong with me? Why wasn't I enough? And then we start to internalize why it didn't work out. I've sat down with his fiance. We've had a 4-hour conversation out for brunch.
Oh, my
We're
God.
a perfect match for each other.
Oh, my God. Listen to this bitch. This bitch actually went to lunch with PJ's fiance. Oh, my God.
quite frankly. So why would I be jealous or envious of a life that I walked away from? But the other side of that coin is understanding that was never my guy. We were meant to have our incredible son together. He's literally changed my life in every way. I grew deeper empathy after having a son for men. But that's why I can't get upset.
You said your son has changed your life, yet there's precious little evidence of this online.
I get upset at how I'm treated. You lied on me. That's what bothers me, is that you lied on me, you try to make it seem like something it wasn't. That was hurtful. But other than that, like, I'm happy for you. Blessings on your journey.
I heard you just say that what he said about you bothered you, the portrayal of you bothers you. Have you thought about when your son is of age and he can hear some of the things that you said, about some of the things that you've done in your life?
Whoa!
Have you thought about how that's going to impact him?
Of course I've thought about it.
Stop the cap.
No, you haven't. Otherwise, you wouldn't say it.
But as much as I love my son, I love myself. I can't.
There it is.
Myself.
There it is.
I have to still be true to myself.
There it is. There it is. See, guys, this is full. This is full scale selfishness. This is full. Like, Brittany's a bad mom. I love my son, but I love me too. Brittany, baby. If that's the case, then your son has not changed your life. Because if he had changed your life in a way that you're saying it did, your son would come first. Your son would come first. But now she doesn't want to have to lessen herself. I shouldn't have to lessen myself for my son. Yeah, actually, you kind of should. This woman is going to continue to carry on and act like an absolute clown. And she just told us, I love my son, I love me more. Unbelievable.
Because outside of being his mother, I'm Brittany Renner. I was Brittany Renner before he got here, and I'm going to be Brittany Renner no matter what. My son could grow up and, oh, my mom, all these terrible things, she's the worst person ever. So I have to be at peace with the things that I've done and let my son make his own choice, his own decisions. But I'm not going to not live my life the way that, again, because to question how I am is to question God. And people may not like the way that...
To question how I am is to question God. Oh, my God. So now you're a godsend? This woman.
Like how my expression is, the way I carry myself, the things that I say and how I say it. But you're still questioning God.
We're not questioning God. We're questioning you, bitch.
What has social media done to the relationship?
Just in general? I mean, I think it's just a lot of different factors, you know, where they're like, oh, things were so different when our parents were growing up. Well, they were never aware of what options they really had. They didn't have access to people all the way
there it
in
is.
the country.
There it is.
And I think one of the annoying things is...
Access isn't always good, though.
Well, I think the
Oops.
question you have to ask yourself is if you gave...
Uh-oh, there's that little dig.
The average person access, who would they become?
We're seeing it.
There you go. Some people rise above. Some people, you know, play into it.
So let's just say, for the sake of argument, someone tried to get at you in the DM. Later, you find out they've been saying some crazy, you know, man, I went and talked to that, you know what, and she all about this or here. But they've been at you in the DM. You screenshot any of those DMs and put them out there?
Of course she is.
Or you just said, okay, I'm just going to bite this one. I know.
Nah, she did it.
You tried to get at me. You was trying to get these games. I said no, and now you got this negative stuff to say about me.
I think there was one rapper that tried me, and I definitely screenshot where he tried to send me a DM, because what you're not going to do is lie. What you're not going to do is going to sit up here and pretend. But there haven't been any men that I've been involved with that have gotten flipped them out, other than my child's father. That's the only person that tried to lie at me and never addressed me by name. But no, I don't. People who have ever been involved with me, we know the truth. Right. And all my buttons work. So it would be in their best interest to keep my name out of their mouth.
Brittany, shut the fuck up. Like, you ain't nobody. Like, this bitch is sitting here trying to act like she wields some sort of power. Keep my name out your mouth. What's the worst you can do is what? Some dude tried to holler at you? Bitch.
Because I'm giving them that same respect. I'm not over here sitting up here blabbing about. There are certain things that it ain't up for
Yes, that's what you're doing. You're not sitting up here blabbing about everything because you already wrote about it. Yeah, I think I've seen enough. I think I've seen enough. Boy. I'm sure Brittany's a lovely woman, though. I'm sure she's a lovely woman. Ay. Right after the podcast, guys, right after the podcast, over on Rumble and Sharpe Stream, I will be continuing my Love is Blind breakdown. We are on season 5. We're now about halfway through episode 4. And the shit just got real. So go to rumble.com/Donovan Sharpe, rumble.com/Donovan Sharpe. and you can watch for free. But just keep in mind that I don't keep these live streams up. I have them all archived. So if you want access to the archive, become a Sharpe Stream member at sharpestream.com or become a patron at patreon.com/Donovan Sharpe. That's going to do it for this, the 1016th episode of TSR Live. My thanks to all of my super chatters, my supporters, my patrons, and my donators. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in a few.